live. Let's drop the open on the people. I think everything's good. Boom!
Welcome back to the Hank Stream.
There you go. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want. Ring the bell so you can be notified. We are live. Come on, let's see jazz hands, people. Babyface P's doing jazz hands. Let's see. Can we get Walter? There he goes, doing jazz hands. Walter doing it, and doing it well. You don't know. You probably never heard of LL Cool J, Walter.
Yeah, I know who he is. I know who he is. He's old school.
Yeah, we are live. This is episode 427 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. It's FreeForAll Monday, people. And the title is, What's in Your Checked Luggage? You ever saw that? What is it? Capital One, I guess? Capital One?
Yeah.
What's in your checked luggage? Well, what's in your wallet? We're calling this one, What's in Your Checked Luggage? You guys will get that.
I'll tell you what was in my wallet when I went through TSA and when I came back.
I
forgot it had a razor knife. It folds. It's like.
Oh yes, you told me this. Yeah.
Yeah, and the guys looked at my thing and was like, "You got something in here?" I was like, "No. Oh, what do you mean?" That's all you got. Oh fuck, I forgot. That's what I said to the guy. It's like what do we want to do? You can go back and you can do this, or we can throw it away. And I said, throw it away. Yeah.
Okay. So
it was swag from the SHOT Show, I think.
Oh, okay. So going to England, they didn't find it.
Oh, holy moly!
Jeez.
Sorry.
Just brain spinning. All right, listen, what's up to everyone out there? Thanks for coming in. You guys should, looks like Walter he's back. Okay, he just went up. So you guys, thanks for coming in here, guys. As you come in, smash the thumbs up, share this, do the thumbs downs, whatever. It's all good to us, actually. The algorithm doesn't care, neither do we. So have a good old time. Let's see. Walter's here, Babyface is here. Walter, you were saying that, so you went to England, they didn't find it. On the way back.
I had it in my checked luggage when I went over.
Oh, okay.
Then when I got over, I just stuck it in my wallet, just in case I needed, something, because I didn't have my usual pocket knife, and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
So then coming back, my bag's going through the X-ray, and they pull it aside and go, oh, here, what are they looking for?
Yeah.
And then I pull my wallet out, and it goes, and then I was like, oh crap, I forgot that stupid thing in there. So he goes, what do you want to do? You want to go back and do something with it, or you want to throw it away? I said, throw it away.
Okay. Away. Yeah, it's always different coming back or going. The different. Did you notice that? Or is it all the same? Like all the security stuff. Was it the same here, same there, or different, better there, worse here?
It was about the same everywhere. It wasn't really much different.
Oh, okay. I remember.
Shit, did that go live?
That was in England. That's right. When we were leaving, in Gatwick, that's when they found it. And he's like, "Hey, you want to do this?" And I was like, "Throw it away. I don't care."
Yeah. So I remember, like back in the '90s, when I was coming back to America from, I forgot where. Yeah, I was coming back to. I was going somewhere from England, and they wouldn't let you take a Walkman on the plane, but going there, you could take a Walkman. I think that was like 92 or something like that.
Why couldn't you take a walk?
So going, you could take a Walkman on the plane, right? But coming back, you couldn't, because remember all the like bombings from the IRA and all that kind of stuff. So they wouldn't let you, for whatever reason, they wouldn't let you. Maybe they caught someone or something trying to sneak something on the plane in a Walkman.
Don't tell me you're Irish too.
No. Well, okay. Do you not remember the IRA stuff in England?
I'm just having fun with it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because
back in those days, that's who they were worried about back then, right?
Back when I was doing the Boy Scout troop thing, one of the fathers had a name of one of the Irish Republican Army guys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The exact same name. Yeah. So he was on a list. Oh. So every time he tried to fly a man, he got to the 5th degree. So
no, they just had a policy that you couldn't go on the plane. You had to put it in your luggage.
Right.
So but they always have different policies. Oh, Babyface P is here as well. What's up, Babyface?
What's up?
How was your weekend? What were you getting into? We'll find out from Walter in a sec.
Oh, I actually had a question for you guys to see how this would have gone down in your generation. I'm saying generation.
Our generation.
Yes, so, talk to me, Sonny.
So
are Walter and I even in the same generation? I don't know.
No, we're 10 years apart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So for anybody that doesn't know, I'm 30 and just now starting a family. You know, we're getting married in October and everything. But Marley's was out of town working, doing her final night shifts at the hospital, getting her nursing stuff all done. So I decided I was going to go back to Tampa and spend the weekend with my parents. Mm-hmm. Would you guys have done that at 30 when you were younger? I feel like a lot of people older would not have done that. Like that was like you already had your family going. Staying with your parents would have been weird at 30.
Staying with your parents? No, I don't understand. Yeah,
exactly. Hank would never have done that.
I got married when I was 28, so.
Okay.
But before that, I lived in a house with some roommates, so no, I didn't crash at the parents' house. So.
Yeah, so when I went back to Tampa, I just crashed there for the weekend.
Yeah,
I was wondering if this is a generational thing.
Well, is anyone else staying at your parents' house other than your parents?
No, it's just them.
That's cool. It's not, you know.
Okay. Yeah,
do you still have a room over there? That would be a little weird. Oh, you do?
Yeah,
okay.
Mom keeps a room for us whenever we come out. We have like the guest bedroom that we use.
Oh, no, okay, but you don't have your old room. You just have there's a guest room.
I mean, it's the same room I had and nothing's been updated, but it's not really my room any longer. It's just guest room, but we're the only ones that use it as of right now.
Okay. That's not so bad, right, Walt? That's not so bad.
No. I mean,
I was just wondering if it's a generational thing.
I guess, you know, I know you posted a picture of a Mopar engine taken apart. So.
Yeah, that's
working.
Nice.
It's a project that's been a 15-year project we've been working on.
Yeah.
15 years.
Yeah. The Juice wants to crash your parents' house. No.
Hey,
that would be weird.
That'd be.
And where did you meet my son? Oh, on the internet.
On the internet. No, Dad and I have been working on a 72 Duster Twister for, since I was in early high school. And he finally got it running. Like, we rebuilt the engine, we did a bunch of stuff, and then since college and everything, it's been kind of slow going. He finally started it up maybe 6 months ago, got it running, got it looking good.
What is it?
It's a 72 Plymouth Duster.
What? Ooh,
yeah, I've been working on it. Got it up and running, and then the engine went kablooey. It turned out it was cracked. The block was cracked and it wasn't any good. So we bought a new block. We bought a whole new engine. It was a 318. We're bumping it up to a 340. So that's that picture I posted was the block.
Is that a crate motor or you guys just
No, it came out of an old 71 Dart that somebody bought. The guy wanted to make a drag car out of the Dart and didn't want the 340. Dad wanted the 340 but didn't want the body, so it was like a perfect it was the perfect opportunity to buy an engine and a transmission, and we're gonna stick it in the car. Yeah,
no, that's cool. That's a cool thing. But you guys didn't want me to get that old. Remember that old Dodge Challenger?
Oh God,
this one Nobody wanted me to get that.
That wasn't. I wouldn't even call that a car.
We could do a post-apocalyptic mobile.
He owns a body shop and tools and has the knowledge to rebuild cars.
We'll take it to your dad's place.
Yeah, he wants another project at his age.
You know what I saw? Okay, no kidding. I saw that. So some people had a body like that, and I guess you can take a Humvee chassis and put that on there, and then put big, massive tires and stuff like that. Walter, I saw someone.
My earphones aren't working. I
Walter's
can't hear you.
Walter's pretending he doesn't want to hear that. This is like sacrilege. Okay, Shooting Gallery Annie says Airbnb a babyface parents' house. Laugh out loud.
Don't even try them.
Lola was saying that our son's still one is still living there, so he has a place. The other one's not living there, but he still has a room. Here's what I think. At their age, it's good. I think about 25 is the cutoff. I'm turning those rooms into safes.
Gonna have something in there.
Yeah. Yeah. One room might be a workout room. The other room might just be like all safes all over the room or something like that, man.
I need that now.
Yeah. Then they can crash in the living room or something like that, you know.
I was trying to clean this room up on Sunday, and I got a quarter of the way into it, and I just lost interest. So
get exhausted.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's because I've run out of space. So I'm gonna have to liquidate.
It seems like it's well beyond just a little tidy up here and there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get rid of things that I don't have to get rid of. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Plus, Walter, I think you probably need another safe.
Yeah, I need another house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just build it, build it around a big giant, one of those big giant walk-in safes like you see at SHOT Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool. You've never seen this. You've never seen this, Patrick. But I think it's at SHOT Show. It's also at NRA. They had literally you could put an apartment in the size of the safes. That.
Whoa! No, I've not seen that.
They just
Harley.
Show, and then I've heard that most of the time those things get sold at the end of the show to somebody. So.
Yeah.
I've told Marley that our property, we have some property in North Carolina, and whenever we build a vacation home on it, part of my goal is to have a basement bunker safe room thing where it has like one of the actual like bank vault doors with the that's
oh
like
my gosh, yeah, that's a must-have. By the way, Camp David says tactical walls, Walter. I agree with that. Tactical wall, not the cheap Chinese knockoff one.
Okay, let me
Nobody
just say
get
this.
those. Nobody get those.
You
get the
have
actual...
you have to be able to get to the wall to have a tactical wall.
Yeah, look behind him right now.
Yeah. I mean, there's no. I thought of that. That's not the answer. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, I could shoot some of this ammo here. Maybe that would help, but I don't know.
So I could tell you. Oh man, what's the place that we used to do the bullpup thing in Kentucky? Lola, what's the name of that place that we used to go for the bullpup convention in Kentucky? I forgot the name of that place. Anyway, they have a community over there now. So they have a big shooting range and all that kind of stuff out there, a hotel where people go out and do different shooting competitions in Kentucky, and then they have a community there that's kind of like a survivor gun guy community, and every house was built with a walk-in safe. Let's think about this, people. Kentucky, I'm just saying, we all might want to, get our retirement home in Kentucky, for the walk-in safe,
Yeah, I guess.
And then you're living on a range, a big, massive. It's like thousands. It's probably like tens of thousands of acres or whatever. I can't remember the name of the place, but I see those guys all the time. And I think they actually broke ground. They're building those houses now. So I'll try to get them to come on the show sometime. You're not gonna live in that community, Walter? That'd be awesome.
I don't know.
Yeah. The only thing better is like the community is a shooting range. Oh, Rock Castle. Yeah, that's what those guys are doing. But the thing is, like, have a community, then maybe like a racetrack. That'll be awesome. You could shoot guns, race cars. No.
I mean, I don't know if I want the community thing.
You don't. You don't want to live in a community. True.
Yeah, I mean,
HOA rules.
Community comes with community rules.
Yeah. I forgot I was talking to Floridians. Yes, true.
And I don't want nobody telling me what to do.
Yeah. Shout out to Hootie Hoo. I don't know if anyone needs shout outs out there, but I see Hootie Hoo out there. Hootie Hoo's out there. If you do need a shout out, let me know. Archangel says Hank just needs a Starstream link to Walter Stargate.
There you go.
Yeah. I try to jack some guns from Walter every time I go over there, but
Lately, I'm the one leaving with the guns.
Yeah, it's going the other way around.
Yeah, something
a lot now.
Something is weird about that,
Yeah. Oh, see, there it goes. Walter's got the
is that the bullpup?
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get Walter some 10mm for this.
It looks pretty good, to be honest.
It looks a lot better.
It looks real good.
Yeah, I think it looks better than the original stock. Normally, I hate saying that about like aftermarket stocks, but it looks good.
No, it's nice. I got to give him credit. It's nice.
Yeah. Pixamite is asking me if it's Rock Castle in Kentucky. Yes. It's a cool place. I like that place up there. Actually,
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. So okay, do you guys want to jump in here? I don't know if there's any.
Nothing new going on. I'm looking at Florida Man news.
Okay, no, let's talk about this in the news, which I sent you guys a link. I think I put this link in there, Babyface. Otherwise, I could put it again. Did you see the link about the luggage? What was in the luggage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here we go. Boom! TSA finds missile launcher in passenger's checked baggage. That's what I'm talking about right there. A whole missile launcher. A traveler flying out of Maryland airport packed a missile launcher from Kuwait in his checked bag in the hopes of keeping it as a souvenir, officials said. Was this like a soldier? What? You know, Transportation Security Administration agents at Baltimore Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport. Jeez, that's a long name. Spotted the inert missile launcher in a Jacksonville, Texas man's check bag early Monday, wrote TSA spokesperson Lisa Farbstein in a tweet later in the day. BWI Airport detected this missile launcher in a check bag early this morning. Man said he was bringing it back from Kuwait as a souvenir, along with a photograph of a gray, yellow, black Griffin missile launcher. Perhaps he should have picked up a keychain instead. Police questioned the traveler, who explained he's an active duty military member and allowed him to catch his connecting flight. According to TSA press release, the missile launcher was confiscated. Man, it's too bad there wasn't like a...
It's an empty tube.
Yeah, I mean... But they're not gonna let you travel with that. But if there was some kind of package shipping thing in the airport or something, maybe he could have shipped it. That's what would you say to this, Walter, if you're trying to do something like this?
Well, I wouldn't first thing.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, it's inert. It's inert, right? But they still won't let you fly with it. Okay.
Okay. You go over to Europe. You find your inert RPG round, and you think you're going to bring it back. Mm-hmm. No, it ain't going to work. You can't even bring back an empty shell, like an empty artillery round. No, because I had a friend that tried to do it. Well, they were going to put it in a shipping container, and ATF said no. But
Walter, your camera's going out.
It is. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I touched the wire or something.
Okay, you got a little short going on there.
Beep, 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 beep. I gotta reset the wireless set. Yeah, don't do that stuff. Don't try to get it through. Yeah, not a good idea.
It was not working, for anyone who wants to know. It was not working, but it was cool. Looks cool, but now it belongs to the TS. You might find it at an auction. Someone go look up the auction site for BWI Airport.
The TSA people don't know what's inert and live and dead and everything in between. They have no idea. So don't. Yeah. You're better off sticking it in a box and putting a stamp on it and sending it in the mail.
Well, Night Train says put it in your check baggage. That's what he tried to do.
That's what he did.
They didn't let that happen.
I know the X-ray. I know the X-ray some check baggage, so I don't know if the X-ray at all. But
but when they see a big cylinder.
Well, he was coming back from Kuwait too, by the way. So he was probably tagged or something. I don't know if it was a direct flight from Kuwait.
Right.
Well, you never know.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna say stay away from it.
Don't push your luck.
Yeah.
You know, because once again, they don't know what's good and bad, and they're just gonna take it from you. You're gonna lose it. So.
Yeah. There's no kind of paperwork you can have, right? As like a soldier come back, you can't have paperwork to.
They're not soldiers. Are not allowed any war trophies.
None. Nothing anymore. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's not to the victor. It's not the spoils to the victor kind of thing anymore. Okay. Not like the old days. So they've taken all the fun out of being in a war zone.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was actually a couple of shootings over the weekend. I don't know if you guys saw that.
The thing in California at the Garlic Festival.
Yeah. I think that's a couple of people, unfortunately, dead there, injured. And then there was something in Brooklyn as well.
At some block party, one killed and a whole bunch shot. But that's okay. All right, here we go again. What's new? I mean, what's new?
Yeah.
I mean,
the good thing, the one in California, there were cops there, and they were able to respond within a minute.
They dispatched that dude. Yeah.
So, that is a good thing. It's possible in a big crowd like that in California, someone there might have been armed, but the cops took care of that situation. Brooklyn, highly unlikely. I mean, they could have been a cop or something, or someone that can legally do something in Brooklyn for sure. But
wasn't that at some music gathering that's been going on for years and years and years and years?
In Brooklyn,
I thought
the Garlic one.
No, the Garlic one. Yeah,
the Garlic.
I I thought there was another shooting at an event that's been going on for like 50 years or something.
Not sure about that. Not sure about that.
Okay.
Gun-free zones, Brian Witt says, yeah, no good. Nobody cares about those. You know, this is like the same old story. We got broken people. They do stupid, horrible things.
Okay, so there you are. That guy comes, starts shooting. You pull out your gun, start shooting at him. Next thing
you're the guy.
The cops are shooting you.
It's a scary thought, and it has happened before.
Oh, it's happened. Yeah.
Lots of times. Lots of times. Yeah.
And knowing my luck, I'd get killed, and the other guy would survive. So.
Yeah. Let me remind everyone: smash the thumbs ups or thumbs downs, whatevs. But we got a lot of people in here. Let's get those thumbs ups going. You know what? We're gonna keep having these things. I think people should be as prepared as you can be. Nothing's 100% guaranteed, but always better to have a way of fighting back if you get your back to the wall when something goes down, some broken person. So. The methods that they're trying to deal with this by making a bunch of laws, making gun-free zones and all that kind of stuff, it's not working. But they're just going to keep doing that until they realize, we need more people out there that are ready, willing, and able to fight back. So,
I have the delay thing going on again on my end here.
I don't know if that has to do with your camera, since you're saying your camera is like messing up now. If you're
that's when I.
Yeah.
Oh, there's gone again.
It went again. Crackbot says apparently the Muller probe didn't go well for the Dems. Yeah, I don't think.
Well, I mean, did you expect Muller didn't? Did anybody watch any of it? Did you guys watch any of it?
I listened, watched. Yeah.
I didn't watch any, but I guess they say he acted like he didn't know what was in it.
He didn't know anything.
He seemed pretty out of it.
He didn't seem to know anything about what was in the report, which to me says he didn't write hardly any of it. He had somebody who helped write it or wrote it specifically for him.
All the helpers were all Clinton people and everything else, so they're the ones that did all the stuff.
Yeah, it seemed like a fiasco, but I could tell. I agree with what's being said, though, because I can see the media didn't really push it as much as you thought.
No, God, no. Otherwise they would have.
Yeah, Republicans were still probably talking about it today, so maybe they feel like that was a victory. As far as I'm concerned, we're all losing.
It's a waste of our
25,
money.
$30 million down the drain.
Yeah, it's just a total waste.
Hootie Who says, why don't go to town? Crazies everywhere. Yeah.
All right. It doesn't matter whether I turn the Wi-Fi on or I go with the hard cable.
That's not going to matter.
Does the same thing. So.
Yeah, close your Skype window. Let's see what happens. Minimize it. Don't close it, but minimize your Skype window. I know you won't be able to see anything.
Oh, am I like happy and sad?
Now you're talking great. Yeah, it's working great.
All right, let me. Something was open in the background. Let me open it up.
Oh no! Well, Walter, you're doing a colon noir.
Now it's back to being crappy.
Yeah.
Is it any better?
No, when you minimize it, it works great.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to see what's going on?
You don't know to see us. I don't pay attention to us anyways. Yeah. I look at the internet.
You just hear our beautiful voices, Walter. Walter, you look good. You are the best. You're the most best good-looking guy here on this show. I mean, if Elvis Presley was still alive and had a big, massive head and ham hocks for fists, you would be him.
Priscilla, bring me a pizza.
See, look, it's perfect now, right?
It is. It's nice and people. It looks like people are complaining that Skype for Mac is super slow.
Well,
you got to minimize that window.
Yeah, but what the fuck over?
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't do this.
Yeah. If you want to see us, use your phone and open up the actual Hangout on YouTube, but it's still going to be delayed.
Then.
Yeah, it's going to be delayed.
I could watch that on the other on my
you know what?
PC next to.
I got to come visit you and figure all this out, Walter.
Well, I never used to do that. That's the weird part.
How old? Now it looks like I'm getting delayed.
No, you're fine for me.
Oh, really?
How old's the Mac?
So, how old is your Mac? What year is it?
It's pretty old, but we've got a...
How old? Is it from the 80s?
No. I think it's 2011, something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's getting up there in age.
Yeah, but it's got a... We put a electronic hard drive in it, digital hard drive and all that stuff in it. So.
You're going to make me choke.
What?
Digital hard drive, electronic hard drive.
Oh, shut up.
you put a solid state in it? Is that what you're saying?
Whatever. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not laughing.
Patrick, you thought
I
I
know
was
you are.
bad. You thought I was bad. Just remember that. You
I
thought,
don't know
of
what
those-
we're talking about.
One of those things. See, now I'm watching myself again.
where the heck is Red Bear? Where is Red Bear? That's what I'm looking to
It's a
see.
troll, yeah.
Yeah. So let's see something.
Harry Bear said this makes for great radio. Okay.
Harry's holster says what most people don't understand is the insane amount of liability those of us who carry a gun put on ourselves voluntarily for the good of the general population. That's true. Absolutely. You know.
I ain't calling no Geek Squad, Bruce Ludman.
Shout out to
worst.
Bruce.
Oh, you know how they fix everything? Reboot the hard drive. It's
Yeah,
like,
they are gonna jack up your all your credit
Reboot
card
the hard
info.
drive. Like, no fucking way.
Those are the guys that sell your stuff to the what is it? The gray market, dark market,
The dark web?
dark web. See now,
Yeah.
now I'm as bad as you are, Walter.
I had a friend that worked for two friends actually that worked for Apple back in college. They have some crazy stories about people bringing broken crap in and then getting mad when it's like, but I put it in the bathtub and I don't know why you don't warranty that. And they're like, because you dropped it in the toilet or whatever. We can't warranty that. What are you talking about? All sorts of crazy shit people bring in.
Wait,
But
okay.
Geek Squad is the worst. I would never, I'd never take anything to them.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, Walter. Maybe you need to upgrade that. We need to upgrade our computer here too.
That's
So.
Hank's solution to everything. Just pay
Upgrade.
more money.
Upgrade
More
it.
money, buy something new. Don't worry about it.
Well,
I'll tell you what. I'll sell you this one, and then we can put that money together, and get one for here. Yeah. By the way, people, we're going till Wednesday this week. We're gonna have like a short
what's
week.
up with that?
Lola and I just plan to take some time off and without the kids this year since they're still in school and working and all that kind of stuff. One of my boys has an actual job. What? I'm not gonna get any money out of that, but and he's very attitudinal about it. But
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah. So they're in school, so we're just taking our summer break that we plan to take. So
What? Spend
we'll
some
be-
time together.
yeah,
You know?
chilling.
Gelatinous.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go. We're gonna have from today till Wednesday. Oh, you know what's the other thing? I did put up a video for Sam Andrews where he was shooting. Remember, you guys were both there when Sam came to the hacienda.
Oh yeah, somebody mentioned that I was in it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you and Walter are in that video.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. I think Special K said good acting, so I gotta go watch it now because I remember I remember I was the criminal or whatever, so I gotta go see it.
And if anybody would like to purchase that hammer that he uses in the thing,
Oh,
Oh
Where's
yeah,
the
yeah,
hammer?
we could
Where-
specialty hammer.
Where is the hammer, Walter?
the hammer's in the toolbox at the shop.
Oh, that's your
what I-
tool. That's your
Supposed to
hammer.
be.
That is an official movie hammer now.
Yeah, it's a big deal
Yeah.
hammer.
Yeah, it's the real McCoy. Oh, speaking of movies and such, you know what this weekend is in Tampa?
No, what?
Comic-Con.
Oh, is it
Comic-Con.
really?
Okay.
That's what I thought Hank was going to when he said he wasn't going to.
Oh, that's coming up. Oh, that's coming up. It's gonna
this
be in Tampa.
weekend. This weekend.
Tampa Comic Con is really fun. I've been a couple.
My significant other has tickets for all 3 days. So.
Oh my
really?
god, you guys are killing me.
Huh.
I'm not going. I'm going on Saturday to a military vehicle gathering. Actually,
You're missing out. It is awesome.
I've been.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind going. Comic-Con sounds like fun.
Well,
I'm into some of that stuff. I was watching The Boys. I binge watched The Boys over the weekend on Amazon Prime. You guys know about that? It's like an anti-superhero thing that Amazon Prime had, where like the superheroes are really bad guys, and then there's just regular people trying to kick their asses because the superheroes don't care about what they do to people. It was good. It was a good thing. It's not
Kinda
as good.
like
I like the
politicians.
Umbrella Academy, I think, a little bit better, but it was still pretty good. I don't know if anyone out there saw it. Here's what I was going to tell you guys. So, yeah, we have actually a couple of Sam Andrews videos. The one with the cross-draw holster, right? The carjacker. And, yeah, so that one's up where Babyface was acting as the bad guy.
I'm a devil in that. I'm the
Yeah.
the mean old carjacker.
Yeah, and then there's another
Dashing
one
devil.
where we're all shooting with Sam Andrews, And so that just went up. And the remember the Squarespace store that Andrew's Custom Leather opened, they have 20% off until the end of July. So we got a couple more days for anyone who wants to get 20% off. And everything there is already to ship, so you guys can go check it out. Just search Andrew's Custom Leather Squarespace, and you'll find it.
Those cross straws were cool.
In the Googles, yeah. Someone said we should find out how to simplify it down. Yeah, Babyface, you're going to have to talk to Sam Andrews about that one.
Simplify what down?
The link.
Is it what, squarespace.com/something?
It was weird. It was a weird one. If you search Andrew's Custom Leather Squarespace, you'll see it. So there you go. But he's selling a bunch of stuff. For anyone who's interested, there's a ton of stuff there. I spoke to him today.
It's all, what, pre-made stuff?
It's stuff that they already made. So he already has made there. Like, he probably makes a bunch of things because people order those all the time, or maybe things that get ordered that people don't get, etc. So he's got all those things there ready to ship. So if you're looking for, like, a gift or something for someone, so... and then he has the sale. What's up, Walt?
I'm going to conduct an experiment.
Okay,
1, 2, 3.
You're off sync.
And he's gone.
No, I'm not. I'm back.
Oh, okay. We don't see you.
No, not for us.
Oh. Okay, hang on a second here.
Anyway.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Walter.
And now
is this the one in your computer?
Right now, I'm
dark.
But my everything works.
Yeah, it works good. Yeah. There you go.
So much for the Logitech.
You know what? I never thought Walter was going to become such a diva. The
Logitech does look better.
I think that Logitech is broken, Walter. Honestly, I think it's the USB cable.
You should spend $300 on a brand new one and just upgrade. That's Hank's solution. Just spend a bunch of money.
Those things should not cost $300, by the way.
They don't cost $300.
No, that thing better be just amazing for $300. I think it's I don't know. It's nowhere near $300.
$300. Somebody should be here running it for me.
Yeah. Shout out to Ashley from Gunstreamer. She's in the chat. What up, Ashley? Shout out to her. To the gun streamers. That's where a lot of our stuff is, especially the things like most of the gun stuff that we put up, YouTube just demonetizes that thing immediately. So, then we wind up taking it off of there and it goes on gun streamers. So that's for that. Okay, what else? Did you guys want to get into something? You know what I saw on the firearm blog, Walter? Let me see if I could pull. Did you see that catfishing tournament, magnet hunting to recover lost gats? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
What do you think about?
You ever see those guys that do that over in Russia and stuff?
I've wanted to do this.
Every pond, every water thing, any place there was any fighting at, there's stuff in it.
Oh, so they go and they get old guns from back in the days.
You might pull up a mortar.
Oh, that's wow.
Or you might pull up an anti-tank mine or something, but you know.
So check it out. So they have this thing, I guess, is Magnadive round neodymium.
Magnet.
Neodymium
magnet. Yep.
Neodymium magnet. 500 pounds. $43. Wow.
If you're not careful, you can binge watch YouTube videos of people magnet fishing for hours.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Hours and hours, because I have done it. I've been 10 o'clock at night, I should probably lay down and go to bed. Oh, look, this guy found this weird shit magnet fishing. Oh, look, this other dude found this weird shit magnet.
He just pulled up a K98 Mauser. Yeah,
hours. Yeah. 2 hours later, I'm like, God damn it, it's midnight. I was supposed to go to bed 2 hours ago.
So how functional are those things going to be after you...
No.
Well, no, not necessarily true. If they pull it out of a muddy bottom,
it can.
I've seen where the wood is gone, but the metal is still there.
Yeah, but more likely than not, most of the ones that I've seen are just rusty pieces that look like the firearm it's supposed to look like.
Right.
I got a dog collar that I lost over in our pond. If somebody wants to go looking for it,
you could go to your local fishing pier and drop a magnet over the side of the fishing pier. And you'll come up with all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, so what are you going to do with these guns, like rusted guns, when you find them? I mean, is that like an art piece? What the heck is that going to be?
Well,
most of it. So, go ahead, Walter.
When we were over in England at one of the shows, there are stalls where they sell rusted pieces of.
Well, so does that count as a demilled at that point? Because it can't be. You could never fire that thing.
Over there, they're not as weird about stuff as they are about stuff. Yeah. If you pulled up that MP You got yourself a machine gun, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So yeah,
Here,
you can get into some
once
legal
machine gun,
issues.
always a machine gun.
Yeah.
But
That's
you're not
what,
going to find. You're not going to. That one, I guess that somebody threw a magnet into a pond in a local thing, and they pulled up a MAC-10, and they pulled up pistol and some other stuff.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Aren't some of those guns going to be illegal? Like maybe these might be guns that people threw in there after they committed crimes and stuff.
Probably,
like that?
yeah, probably. A lot of the videos you watch, the guys call the police and say, "Hey, we found a gun. We're just doing a video. Can you come pick it up?" And then the cops come and get it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the funniest is I've seen a couple where they're like, oh, "We found a gun. Oh my God, what do we do?" And then you look at it because obviously they're not gun people, but as a gun guy watching it, you're like, "That's like a pellet gun, guys. Don't get so excited. That's an airsoft gun. Come on, don't get so excited."
Yeah.
But
I didn't
sometimes
know
they
that
find
was
some
such
cool
a big
stuff.
thing. Yeah.
They're also the other one you can get, and I'm sure some other people have done this as well. Get lost in watching videos of people metal detecting, like the Ardennes Forest or the Battle of the Bulge area.
Oh yeah, they find all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's just I can get lost for hours watching those videos.
And some of I've seen the one where the guy finds an MP44, and it's only like just at the surface. So it's been laying there since the battle, and leaves have fallen on it every season, you know, and just kind of. So that tells me in the beginning that shit was just laying everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I imagine wherever the guy died, it just fell there, and then
they just left it.
So
it just got left.
So Red Bear, excuse me, says big money, daddy needs a mine. So that's his and kaboom.
Actually, like I was saying, they find this old stuff and they sell it. Even the rusty old stuff, they sell it.
Yeah, people want cool shit like that, I guess.
Brian Quick says, imagine what's in the Hudson River. Vanessa Kitty says, I taught my nephews magnet fishing in the 80s. Red Bear says, pull up a skeleton wrapped in steel chain.
Do you guys remember the and this is not metal detecting or fishing. Do you guys remember a couple years ago the guys that found a lever action gun left in the desert somewhere?
It was leaning against a tree.
Leaning against a tree, and the tree had grown partially around it or something, and it still looked good.
They found one that was just leaning. Literally, the tree hadn't grown around it. It was just leaning against the tree, and it was.
Maybe that's the one.
Yeah.
It was rusty and stuff, but was all there.
You should see that. Just needs to be cut out with the tree and everything, because that's a work of art.
Oh, that's
right
it.
there.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's just leaning against the tree.
It wasn't in the tree. It was just leaning against the tree.
Yep, and I guess wherever it was dry enough where it didn't rust or anything. The wood dried up and cracked. Well, but looking at this picture, it looks.
There was surface rust from but it wasn't like where you couldn't.
This looks functional.
Make it work. Yeah, you could have made it work. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll link this in chat.
S-Man7290 says Russian swamps in Siberia are too cold for the metal to rust. No oxygen in the water. A few of those could be put back to use.
And the mud, they get down in that mud. You see when they pull the tanks out of the mud there?
Deoxygenated.
And they've still got the paint and the swap stickers and everything else on them.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And the ammunition's still in the tanks and Oh yeah. Cool stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna try to open this link that Babyface put in here.
DGC44 is Hudson River. Is that for broken Hudson H9s?
Oh, cold. That is cold.
Okay,
yeah, this gun looks good.
Let
me see. I'll throw it up on the thing here.
I'm fairly certain you put a little oil on that thing.
Wow, yeah, that looks good.
It can be made to work. I guarantee it can be made to work. I'd shoot it. I don't care.
Here in Gainesville,
the Forgotten Winchester. Wow. Okay, that's.
Do you guys know about the canoes that were found here in Gainesville?
Indian canoes?
Yeah, we found. I wasn't part of this. Maybe 10 or 15 years ago, in the. Oh, what's the name of the big lake? I can't think of the name of the lake. Sorry, it's out in east side of Gainesville. Noonan's Lake.
Okay.
They found buried canoes in the lake that supposedly what they think was going on is that part of the lake was connected by streams and rivers. Right. So that was like a hub area, and that's where you actually built the canoes and then traded them or sold them or whatever they did back then. But they were like thousands of years old or something crazy. It's still buried in the silty mud, and they ended up picking one up and then putting it in display in some museum here where it's like nitrogen purged so it won't rot.
Right.
But the other ones they ended up putting back in the water because that was the best way to preserve them for now until they figure out what they want to do.
Oh wow.
It was really cool. Yeah, it was really neat.
Okay. Archangel says I was stuck watching over and over how to build an AK Babyface P. Now I want one.
Listen,
Did you complete that series?
Yeah,
That
it's
video?
done.
Okay.
It's up.
All right. Cool.
Okay, Archangel, you can't build an SVT Dragon. There's no receivers for there's no parts for a Dragonol.
Yeah, there's no. If you can find a kit, tell me, and I can make it probably, but I doubt you'll find
It's
a
a
kit.
machined receiver. There's no bending it. It's
Yeah.
no, not that. There's just no parts. There's never been any parts for a real SVD. Yeah. So. It used to
Okay.
be real gun, but not anymore. But yeah.
So check this out. Have you guys seen the Circle 10 AK triangle pistol brace adapter?
That's a lot of that's a whole mouthful.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of
Yeah,
words.
have you seen that? The circle. So it's on the firearms
blog.
blog. Circle 10 AK triangle pistol brace adapter.
I did see that. Yes.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
It uses a tail hook. Uses the tail hook.
Yes, it
brace.
does.
Well,
Speaking of
that's
tail
good.
hooks, guys.
I think it's cool.
Anybody out there is looking to purchase a tail hook?
Mm-hmm.
We have tail hooks in stock. We just got a whole bunch of them in stock. The tail hooks by themselves, which we haven't sold separately in the past, we have them for sale separately now. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they are $85. If I'm not mistaken, I could
the
be
tail hook?
just for the tail hook by itself.
That's cheap.
They used to go for $119.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're looking for a tail hook brace, just the brace, that little oval-looking piece on the back, they're not packed. They're OEM packaged, so they're just in a plastic bag. Like $85. So.
Okay. How does that stand up to the prices out there?
It's cheaper.
How much off? Okay. All right. So there you go. If
20 or $30 off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do they get those from you, Walter?
They can go right now. I don't know if they're on the website yet. That would be a Red Bear question, but you can call a shop and order one that way. If you
Red
want.
Bear is saying something about August 1st. I don't know what that means.
Okay, yeah,
Available August 1st?
That's when Gearhead Works was going to put them up for about the same price too. But since you mentioned it, I'm going to mention it.
Okay.
August 1st is right around the corner.
Yeah, so a couple
it's
days.
not far off.
2.5 days.
Yeah,
Larry
yeah.
Crowell says Tavares, the YouTuber, did a video at Aries, the classic firearms, which I did hear about. I heard it was actually pretty cool. I haven't gotten a chance to look at it yet. Just bought a Range Rover that was buried for a year, and it was trashed, but the paint and tires were still okay-ish. Barry, why was it Range Rover buried for a year?
I'm confused. Who bought a Range Rover?
Tavares. You know the guy that everyone was saying went over to Aries and did a video over there shooting guns with classic firearms?
Oh, okay.
He's a car guy.
He's a car guy, yes.
Oh, I think I saw something on the interweb about that. They pulled it out of the ground and then started up right away. Yeah.
Yeah. Gibson Fender wants to know if he can hook the tail hook up to his yeet cannon.
You'd have to make yourself a yeet cannon adapter.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting. Is there anything? I'm trying to remember if there's anything in the bottom of the high point pistol that you could
let's
put.
take a look. Right.
It's not like a Glock like that, is it?
No, here. No.
No.
All there is
Okay.
all there is just that. So
Yeah.
you would have to. I thought about it actually. You're not the first person. I thought about making a grip panel, and off the grip panel is the stock adapter. Or maybe off the bottom. I don't know. But do I want to spend all that time doing it?
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, that's anything's doable if you want to spend enough time messing with it. But yeah.
Yep. If you depends on how far you want to go to make something ridiculous.
I think I can get me.
Oh, let's see what. So what is this, Walter? What is this?
All right, this is a single shot black powder. I believe it's 36 caliber.
Derringer thingy.
Yeah,
right?
these are like kits that they sell, and you assemble them and finish them and all that good stuff. I acquired this from someone passing away, but I do at some point plan to kind of get it finished. It would fire just like it is, but none of the wood is finished, none of the metal, the steel's finished or anything.
Oh, okay. So that's not an older one.
No, this is modern manufacture.
Okay. All
I
right.
think there's that brand Traditions. I think if you're they sell
make
black powder
Modern
pistol.
black powder. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that
And,
trigger?
Let's see. I don't want to drop it on the nipple, but that's not too bad, really.
Okay.
All the trigger consists of is a big.
Pretty
old,
sure that's a sentence I've never heard, and hopefully we'll never hear again.
How?
I don't want to drop it on the nipple. Sentence that has never been spoken before on the face of the planet.
This thing right here is a nipple. If you ain't never seen it,
I know.
right there's a nipple. So
There you go.
what'll happen if you drop the hammer on the nipple too much? You'll bend the nipple over. So that's what.
Yeah.
I know, baby.
You never want bent nipples.
sorry.
Nobody wants a bent nipple.
Sorry, I'm a child.
So it's like a
That's
purple
all right.
nipple.
That's all right. Purple. Yep.
Yeah. Opt Out of Gun Control says he has a little Philadelphia Derringer cap and ball gun.
It's cool.
Oh, yeah, he's got some cool. He's got a cool collection. Let's see. Care Bear on the Holiday Road is talking to you, Walt. He says the website says Mod 1 is $100. Red Bear says, what if I use my tail hook as a forward grip on my hand guard? Does it count as a vertical grip? ATF, please hold my hand.
God.
Which brings me to something
That is a good question, though.
Yeah. So remember we had this discussion about pistols and if they're a certain length or whatever.
Yeah.
So let me see. This is from Franklin Armory. It's the XO. Let me see if I can. I did have the XO pulled up somewhere here. Now I can't. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So they have the XO, right? And obviously this looks like a pistol because it's got the brace back here, but it has a vertical on it because it's 26 inches long, so you can put a vertical on it.
It is a firearm.
This
firearm.
particular one has that thing on the trigger, which I don't know what it means. Of course, no, it's the binary. And it comes manufactured all like this. So yeah, it's not a pistol, it's not a rifle, it's just considered a firearm. So they've been doing this. Walter and I were talking about this, right?
They've been doing this for years.
Yeah, they came out with this when, Walter, like
11. You were saying 11?
Yeah, like 11 years ago or something. I think they.
No,
told
I thought
me.
you said 2011.
I don't know.
Did
Maybe,
you say that?
yeah,
Did I say
2011.
that?
Yeah, since 2011. So.
What's that? What caliber is that? 5.56?
Yeah, this is 5.56, and
So this
obviously it's got,
doesn't. This has a twist. This isn't that.
Yeah,
straight Atlantic or
this is not the one with the like shotgun type of barrel situation going on. No. So this
okay.
one, because of the overall length and everything, you could, you can have a vertical grip on it. So they have those. It's called the XO. Here, let me show you. I'll throw it up here. They've got a couple of different ones. This particular one is the R2. There's different things that it comes with. This one, I guess, is not a billet. It's not a billet. So I guess they also have billet, and I think they have one with and without the triggers, and then it comes with the letter and all that kind of stuff that they from the ATF. So
couple things in the chat there.
what's up?
Gibson Fender, yes. Okay, I'll answer that quick.
Okay.
And also the Archangel. The reason High Point does not use anything besides their 10-round magazine, because if they put that so it takes a Glock mag, you wouldn't be able to sell it in all these places where you can only have it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you could easily drop in a 17-round Glock and boom, so they keep it like this so they can sell it in all those communist places where you can only have a 10-round magazine.
Yeah. Opt Out of Gun Control wants to do a remix with you saying nipple over and over. Uncle Mike.
Listen, you already got evidence here. Just take it, cut those words out, and just
Over and over.
put it to some music.
Yeah,
Put
Uncle
a beat
Mike.
behind it and just nipple, nipple, nipple.
Right, Uncle Mike says save
Now
the
you got some
nipples,
from
ban
me,
the
too.
hammers. Yeah.
Don't drop the hammer on the nipple, son. Boom.
That's what, for anybody that doesn't know, that's where flash in the pan comes from. Well, not from those pistols.
From a flintlock.
From a flintlock, yep.
Okay.
It's a flash in the pan.
Kaboom!
John Gillian says, I just got my first suppressor in 308
Excellent.
by GSI. Can't wait to shoot it. Hopefully tomorrow. Oh, congratulations. That's cool. How long was your waiting period on that one?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think we're, 8 months right now?
We just got a Keg 12 paperwork for a customer for a Keg 12, and it was 9 months. That should take no more than a couple weeks. No more.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's so stupid. All of it.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah, I mean, someone's. I think it's James Miller is asking me about the SB tactical on this. It's it's okay. I mean, the SB tacticals are cool. I've got no problem with them for what they are. That's what you're going to find with a lot of things. I'm assuming you could switch this out if you wanted to. If you wanted to go with something metal, right, Walter?
Yeah,
so, I mean, or you don't have to like keep this particular one on there if you're getting something.
Yeah, as long as you stay within the pistol brace thing, you can have anything you want on it.
Yeah, just because of the overall length and everything.
Right,
so pretty much that's like, without doing the SBR. Now these are in the range of like $1,500 going up to like $2,000 from Franklin Armory, which I guarantee you there's folks out there that are going to complain about that, but. And it's not. I don't think it's California legal. I'm sure someone's going to ask me about that.
No, they didn't do that for California. They did that just so it's a small package.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just basically read the rules and made it the rules.
Yeah, if you go through, I was looking at the letter. Let me see if I can find that letter. There's a letter that they have, and it's talking about a particular. Let me see. Yeah, the Thompson Model 1927-85, right? Because there was like that has something to do with this whole ruling that the ATF made because of its length, because it was 26 inches.
Yeah, they do make they sell a Thompson pistol, which doesn't have the grip on the back, so that must be how that whole ruling came about. Yeah. Yeah. So they just followed that.
Yeah. We'll that just came in. We'll do some testing. We'll shoot it. We'll get some stuff up on that when we get a chance.
Some boom boom.
And John says he bought a Maxim 9 in gray. Okay, cool. Yeah. Did you go? I think we talked about this before, right? Maxim now. There's one that doesn't have the suppressor, which I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, they're making it just a regular pistol. Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not out yet, though. I think it's still in prototype.
They probably weren't selling too many of the other ones.
I mean, I wonder if they made the trigger any better on those, or I don't know if because I have one. I have a Maxim 9. I don't know if anyone upgraded the trigger on that yet. Gotta look into that. See, what's that, Walter?
It is a box
you got
with
toys?
a Glock 9mm 50 round mag.
Those are the Korean ones?
Yeah. I think I bought this.
Run?
It's still in the plastic, man. It hadn't even been on sale. I think I picked it up at the creek because it was on sale one time. Boom! We take it out. We got an opening right alive on the.
So you never shot this one?
No.
Okay.
And I don't have the Glock carbine, so I can't shoot it in the Glock carbine. But
yeah, we gotta get a Glock carbine, Walter. What is the deal, man?
I don't know, man.
Let's get the Glock carbine up in here.
Gotta get that mystical Glock carbine from somewhere.
Yeah.
I think I'll put it back in the box.
Babyface has a Glock carbine.
It's hidden away. I don't talk about it.
S-Man7290 wants to know what the Maxim 9's going for. That's an interesting question.
Weren't they 9 something? I don't actually know. I don't.
Oh, check this out. This is a real archaic weapon right here. Boom. A rock launcher.
If you can't launch anything, you walk up somebody upside the head and you give them a
smack them. It's gonna hurt real bad.
I got this from my grandfather. My grandfather used to be like an antique guy up in Illinois, and antique guy, general gatherer, collector type person. And he gave this to me when I was a child.
It's like an assault flicker.
It's a hand catapult.
Oh boy.
But
yeah.
I've been threatening to make these for years. I just haven't got around to it. So.
Yeah. Right.
Gibson Fender gave us $10.
Yeah. Right. You want to read the question?
Yep. Did Hudson ever resolve the H9 owner's problem? The folks that sent pistols back for service. Just curious. I don't think so. I think those guys are just SOL.
Yep,
Yeah.
I think they're pups.
Did we hear that someone's starting to carry replacement parts?
They were selling parts. Yeah,
someone bought those replacement parts that were out there, right? I mean, the people who sent in stuff for servicing, I don't know. I mean, all of that, I don't think they've even gone through the whole bankruptcy thing and all that.
No, I'm sure they still have more court dates.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
too bad. Yeah. So, I mean, those people that sent in their guns, yeah, that is a tough thing. I don't know if you're ever gonna get those back.
Yeah, I think you're SOL.
What do you do at that point? Well, so how does that work? Being that it's a serialized thing owned by a person that's not the company.
I thought about that after I talked about that. If you send me a gun to fix, like warranty, I put it in my books. It's in my books.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's mine. Until I put it out of my books back to you.
So you give up ownership of that until the person.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Technically,
you're gonna have to try to.
They'll probably have to have a group lawsuit, but I don't know what's going to be left at the end of all that.
You'd have to go after them in that way. But
yeah,
I mean, okay. So, for example, if you order a gun on the internet and you have it transferred to me, I put it in my books. If you never show up, guess what?
Yeah, but it went into the books of Hudson. So
is there a statute of limitations on that?
I don't think.
Like, do you have to wait a certain amount of time? Because the person transferring a gun can't just be like, "It's my books today. It's mine now. Sorry, bud, can't transfer it to you."
I don't know. I mean,
you.
It could,
I understand.
Let's say someone bought
like
Hudson. So let's say in the bankruptcy, someone bought the rights and everything from Hudson or whatever was there.
If they were normal, halfway decent people, they would at least send all the people's parts.
Send everything back and be like,
send
"Sorry."
In a bag.
A bag full of parts. Here's your gun.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry.
Well, I mean, at least you have a chance of building it back at that point.
Right. And if it was warranty stuff, it doesn't have to go back through a dealer. It can go back to the person.
Yeah. Kioski says, I thought it was whoever made the parts selling them, not Hudson themselves. Yeah, you're right. Was it KE Arms or something like that?
Yeah, Offer Arms just says KE Arms has the parts. But they do, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted to sell individual ones. Yeah, Offer Arms is saying that. I didn't think they wanted to sell those parts individually. They wanted someone to come in and just buy the whole lot or whatever it was of parts. What was that, like $250,000, $500,000?
I don't know.
Dollars worth of parts or something.
Lots and lots of money.
So,
it's not a situation I'd want to be in myself.
Yeah, does anyone know anyone who sent that thing back? Is there someone in here that actually sent it back? And I was wondering what's going on. That would be interesting to see what's up with that. That sucks. That whole thing sucks. It could happen. Look, didn't that same kind of thing happen with the Remington R51? That a bunch of people sent their things in because they had problems, and then Remington was like, "Yeah, we discontinue these."
No way.
No, they still have the R51.
So
they probably sent them
the original one that came out a couple of years ago. I'm talking about.
I don't know
because there were problems.
That.
They discontinued them, and people were sending them in. And then I don't know what the resolution was, if those people had to wait till they came out with the new ones, or they refunded people, or what happened with that whole situation. I know some people didn't send theirs in. They just bought it. Some people didn't even shoot it, just bought it and archived it.
Because it's going to be a piece of shit.
Yeah. Opt Out of Gun Control says, I know a couple of people that have them, don't think either sent them back.
Hudson's?
Yeah.
I would like to have
problems?
Them.
Do they have problems with it? That's the interesting thing.
If you have problems with it, fix it yourself. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
nobody's gonna get the mail anyways. I assume nobody's checking their mail anymore. So
Kioski brought up Adam's Arms. Adam's Arms is still Adam's Arms.
Did they get sold?
I think the people they owed most of the money to are running it now or something. I don't know because
Did they know if they had that big clear out sale for all their tooling and everything? I wonder if they tried to recoup after that or something.
I heard that they're still Adam's Arms. It's still Adam's Arms. It's being run by other people, but it's still Adam's Arms. So I don't know. I tried to look it up, see if they're selling anything. But,
we don't know what's going on there.
If I ever had the chance, I would pick one of those up, though.
Yeah.
Personally. That's just me.
What, a Hudson?
A Hudson, yeah. If I got the opportunity to buy one,
Well, remember they were selling them for like $500.
I know, and we
that
only
only lasted
2 seconds.
that came out before the news, I think, about them going under or doing something, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're back to 7. Remember that? It was just like you couldn't find them; they were 5 again.
Supposedly, what I had read is they had like 200 or 300 of them that had been clearanced because I guess Hudson was like, we need to make money, clearance all this stuff, and then the company marked them down, and then all 300 were sold in like 10 minutes or something. I would have, had I gotten the opportunity, I would have bought one for sure. Because I kind of liked the pistol, to be honest.
We shot it. I think we all shot it.
Yeah, I enjoyed shooting.
Yeah,
it's got a nice box.
Yes, the box is very nice. The box is very, very, very nice. And that's now part of the whole collector aspect of it for anyone brave enough to get into that.
So for you schmucks that buy them afterwards, you don't get that pretty box.
You might. Maybe you
can get some Chi-Coms and knock the box off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. $500. Whoever got those, it's good, man.
I got a good deal on a gun.
Yeah. And look, it's too bad what happened. I think that they just overextended, obviously.
They shot themselves in the foot by announcing they were coming out with an aluminum gun, and then nobody wanted to buy the. Let me ask you, if all of a sudden I said, "Oh man, you know what? You can get a Glock carbine. It's coming up in 2 months. Are you going to buy a regular Glock?"
No. Isn't that what's happening to the Corvette C7 right now?
I wonder.
You can get a nice legit Corvette C7, dude.
Like 40,000.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how they're going to, what they're going to do with that, because supposedly Chevrolet has tons of stock of Corvettes sitting on lots that they're not putting out.
They're gonna have to sell them. Just cut the prices. Yeah.
But they don't. But the other thing is you don't want to devalue your brand. So there's some sort of funny game they're gonna have to play with selling a couple to make sure prices stay high, not just dumping them, not fire sailing. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the prices are probably being cut, but there's people who want that. There's some people. At some point, that's going to change, right? Because there's actually some people that don't want mid-engine and all that.
Right.
So
look, you can sell anything if the price is right.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
If they marked it down to $35K or whatever, I would consider buying.
Those Corvettes are badass. One of the things.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't know about this new one, but the C7 I think still had this where, like, somewhere where the radio is, there's a panel that goes down like this, and you can keep a nice little gun inside of there. You ever saw inside of those things?
That's neat.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Opt out of gun control says Walter sounds a little salty about them Hudsons.
You know what? The whole Hudson thing was blown out of. It was just a handgun. Sorry.
It was a cool story. It was
Hudson people, it's just a handgun.
You know what it was, Walter? I'm going to tell you exactly what it was. Marketing.
It
was marketing. They spent a lot of money on marketing. Everyone got real excited. Yes, good box. Nice story.
They tried to pull a Silencer Co. and couldn't do it. Because Silencer Co. spends lots of money on their marketing, their advertising.
It was a nice story. That was a husband and wife that they both like.
I wanted to see him succeed.
The American dream.
Yeah,
I wanted him to succeed. I really did.
There's a lot of husbands and wife out there. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean.
And there's a lot of husbands and wife that keep going after.
Walter is given zero.
I know.
They're still making stuff after close to 20 years. So, okay.
Yeah.
So, and guess what? It ain't in a fancy box either.
That's exactly.
So Kioski says
that's what I saw the things. A nice gun, nice, but that much money? What am I getting?
Well, maybe they should have just kept numbers low. In the beginning.
Maybe they should have just sold the gun.
True. Paper bag version,
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Trench coat version. Okay.
So I'm not salty. I'm just a realist.
Yeah.
That's all.
Kioski says they will never be able to make enough mid-engine 60K vets to keep up with demand. Those 60K vets will only increase in price.
And remember, there's a whole world out there besides us Amerikanskis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You could get rid of those Corvettes here so fast overseas and make your head spin.
I don't think they're going to increase in price. Obviously, when they come out with the more upgraded versions, like all-wheel drive, that kind of stuff. Yeah. All-wheel drive. That's what.
All-wheel
That's
drive.
what everyone's waiting for.
All-wheel
Waiting on.
An
do you need to
Corvette.
suppress it and put a bullpup kit on it as well?
Yeah.
Integrally suppress that
Yeah.
car?
And Larry Crowell says, "Are you going to get rid of the Audi for the new Vet?" Nope. So
I like it.
listen, I think
don't
it's
like
really good.
Corvettes. I'm not a Corvette person, but I think the new one looks real sharp.
I think it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's probably a couple things, that I think that when that comes out, absolutely, they're going to sell those out. There may be a wait in the beginning, but eventually, that's the entry-level one they're putting out, and then they're going to start kicking up the power and all that. So that's interesting to see where the power levels are going to go with that. And, yeah, man, for the price, I think it's pretty cool, and it looks good except for certain things, like on the dash where all your air conditioning and everything is coming down in a thin line. That's a little, that's a little crazy. No one could put their arm over there, so your significant other, Walter, that's sitting next to you, is not going to be able to rest her arm on that. You know what I'm talking about?
You can't be like touching and and getting the
It's
feel
not going to
when
be
you're
that
driving.
easy. No, because it has that, it has that like cockpit kind of feel. So
I'm not even touching that one.
yeah, but I think those are going to be really, really cool, man. Imagine when they up that power and everything in there. So
they'll sell them as fast as they make them.
Yep.
Yeah. Vanessa Kitty says, yet another investment scam. Hudson, I will sell you lots of land in Arizona for cheap. I don't know if that was their money that they.
No, I just think it was just too much, which happens a lot of times, too much, too fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then when things don't go, well, okay, first thing, Hudson came out in the slowest fucking time in the gun industry.
Mm-hmm.
That was bad timing.
There was nothing going on. When the Hudson came out, I said, these guys aren't going to make it. I said, they're not going to make it. With a $1,200 pistol, there's nothing besides being, I guess that's some fancy recoil system or something. But
yeah, if they would have came out in Obama times, for sure, they would have sold everything.
They're not going to make it.
Racked and stacked. But
I mean, you're coming out in a time when a brand new gun and, I don't know, no reputation, nothing. So,
yeah. Listen, they gave it the old college try, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Listen, not everyone can go listen, this is the thing about Caltech that I have to say, right? So Kellgren at Caltech, it's a completely different person on how he went about this. If you go to Caltech, you'll see they still have the shipping container that he started that company with is still there on the property, because basically he had the property and it was a shipping container, and that's what he was building everything out of in the beginning, and now a whole factory is built up around that, and the shipping container is inside of that factory, and it's the R&D lab. They don't borrow money or anything like that to build their guns. They built simple pistols and things like that. That's the bread and butter of what they do. It's a completely different business plan.
Caltech comes in a cardboard box.
Yeah, it is undeniable.
Because you ain't buying the box, fellas.
And people would think people are going to think, oh yeah, but Caltech's not that. Especially the pistols that we're talking about. There's people that don't like them, but I could tell you when I travel around the country, I see more people with those than high points.
Yeah.
So, because they're affordable little pocket pistols that, I've talked to lots of people like bouncers and clubs and all kinds of stuff that use those things. And, I'm not going to argue with someone who says that they're horrible in terms of like when you put them next to other guns, like you can't compare it to a Glock 43 or something like that even, But they have a completely different business plan. That's why they're still out there. Then they can make these weird, crazy guns like the RDB and all that kind of stuff, and be able to keep going doing what they're doing because those guns are the bread and butter. So,
Yep.
and they made stuff out of plastic and all of that. They haven't changed those guns. Think about the P3AT that Ruger ripped off and made into their what was the Ruger thing called again? The Ruger LCP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ruger just ripped them off, put the gun out there, actually upgraded the gun, made it a pretty good gun. Caltech still has not come out with another version.
Well, once again, are they selling those still?
Yep, they're selling them. So
Once again, Glock, why change it? It works.
Yeah,
It's
2040
on-
we'll get the new P3ATs out there. So, the Juice says 800 horsepower plus horsepower, 160K price tag for the Corvette. Probably
I could see that.
it's gonna
Yeah, I
it's
could
gonna
see
get
that.
up there.
There'll be all kinds of. There'll be twin turbo versions and
Yeah,
every other
that'd
thing.
be
Yeah.
so
But when they
crazy.
go all-wheel drive, I'm just telling you guys right now, when they go all-wheel drive,
What happens?
that's
Yeah.
pretty badass. That's gonna be a badass. That's a pretty. Right now, it's a pretty good value, Walter, at rear-wheel drive, or close to 500 horsepower and all that kind of stuff. When they you double that or whatever.
Check your previous shows. I'm not arguing with you
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
I'm not. You know. No.
Lots of luggage for your golf bags. Lots of
Yeah,
space.
lots of luggage.
Lots of space, luggage room in there. For your I think they're going to do well with those. You know why, Walter? Also, they built them so that you could put the steering wheel on either side. So they're going to probably sell a bunch of those in Europe.
Yeah.
Because the European dudes love the American.
Medikunsky.
Yeah. You know what's funny? If someone in England, right, a dude in England, like Idris Elba comes to America with a British accent, everybody thinks, this guy's sexy. He's awesome. You know? Now, if you go to England with an American accent, they're like, wow, this guy's sexy. The grass is always greener on the other side.
Oh,
You know,
it's like
so-
he talks like, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm not from here. that's what I said to a couple of them. It's like, I'm not from here. Oh, I couldn't tell at all.
Were you getting that? Were you getting some people looking longingly into your eyes when you were talking with your sexy American accent?
Everyone, yeah.
Peggy had to beat the women off of you.
Everyone.
You'll see, babyface. You go over there, man. You'll be like Idris Elba. You go to England, dude. You'll be kicking ass.
I hope so.
You'd be like, whoa, why am I getting married exactly? So there you go. Okay, Mr. FNH says the Hudson looked hot.
I liked it.
No problem with the way it looked. I mean,
Had a
once
retro
again,
look.
They went about it poorly.
It came out in the crappiest, shitty time you could start a gun company. I can tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
been,
it's like, hey, I'm going to start selling AR-15s, M4 AR-15s. It's like, oh yeah, okay,
no,
all right.
never. Why would you want to ever get into that business?
I mean, you're competing with. I mean, I get these emails every day. I mean, you can get a whole gun for under $300 in some places.
Okay, so didn't a lot of people start companies selling AR-15s and they've pretty much gone out of business at this point?
They run the Hillary plan.
Yeah. Same thing. Yeah, it didn't work out. But same thing with suppressors, right, Walter? Remember a couple of years ago, everybody and their mama had a suppressor company.
Who are we talking? Walter, was it you the other day that said that certain markets are just a dash to the bottom? AR-15s and suppressors are that right now.
A dash
like
to
what?
how low can they go?
How low can they go? Yeah, everybody is just trying to outdo the other for the cheapest price possible. Why would you want to get into that market?
Yeah, and no. I've got a 180% receiver sitting in my shop. I'm not going to finish them.
Yeah, there's no point.
What am I going to sell them for?
Yeah. So, okay, Walter. So, all right. So that's the one side of it. What do you think would sell a lot now if someone made it?
What sells?
What do you think would be hot if someone out there? I know AKs are kind of hot right now.
Okay, 9mm AKs. Look at PSA selling a shitload of them, right? AK USA has missed the boat, or Klishnikov USA, but they've been dicking around for the last 2 or 3 years.
What's up with that? What the hell?
Because they don't want.
They're always at the show. They always have the hot chicks.
It's always coming. It's always coming.
Yeah.
It's always coming.
I think their thing was they wanted it to be almost a clone of a Vityaz instead of doing an American Vityaz.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but what's the delay?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how hard it is to get that right.
They're going to use proprietary magazines and everything, and that's no problem. But what's the holdup?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think so. I thought they were making stuff here in Florida. They're not making stuff here?
They do. They have a factory here, but I know they're selling. They're shipping shotguns. The 12-gauge AK-looking shotguns. But I don't know what else right at this time. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They're supposed to be making full-on AKs here too.
Yeah.
I don't know
I don't know. It's not like stuff that's coming from Israel. You run into problems getting them, but I don't know what would be the problem if they're making them
if you
here.
make it all here, I mean.
Yeah, they maybe they're just not having any kind of luck making them here.
Yeah, who knows?
Bruce,
But,
you know, it's too hot in Florida to make guns. You need Russia. It needs to be cold. It needs to be, you know,
maybe they probably
freeze
got too
your
many of those
nutsicles off in order to
nutsicles.
to make a proper AK. Shout out to Bruce Ludman. He says I call dibs, Walter. There you go. Which Babyface has to give him a shout out here because I think.
Oh man, we haven't gotten there yet. Do you want me? Do you want me to give him a major shout out?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you do your thing.
We have a massive donation to the Babyface P channel thanks to Bruce Ludman. So last week I know we had talked about I wanted to get some stickers and I needed to sell 100 to pay for the machine and blah blah blah. Bruce donated 120 stickers and they're going to be going up for sale if anybody wants them. I have white.
What are these stickers of? Is this can people
let's
see
do
this
the black
on TV?
one. You'll be able to see what it looks like with the black one.
Okay, boom.
There you go.
Oh, okay, so you've got 100 of those that you're selling?
Vinyl decal. I have a handful of black, a handful of pink, a handful of blue, and then a whole bunch of white. So if anybody wants one, I was thinking $350 a piece. You can message me on Facebook. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so if I can get these sold, we're gonna get a vinyl machine, and then man, the possibilities are endless. So big shout out to Bruce Ludman.
Right.
He stayed up to 4 a.m. one night and was texting me the next morning. And was like, "Hey, I got a present for you coming your way." So, big deal, big. I just can't believe he actually did this for me. This is crazy.
So is this my understanding that when you go into the sticker business, there's going to be lewd stickers or
lewd stickers? That's a good name. I like it. Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna make naughty. You're
gonna have to have. Do you need points on that? I gotta give you a percentage for that name.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna.
So
say
if anybody,
no. I can use all that money to get a Hudson.
If anybody wants to help support me, hit me up on the Babyface Facebook, and we'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
I guess that's the easiest way for now. I need to figure out how to do some sort of website to sell them. And I sat down and kind of thought through it, and I haven't figured out a good thing yet. So either way, hit me up on Facebook or whatever, and I'll get you set up.
I stand corrected.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It looks like Kalashnikov USA is now shipping their KR9.
Yeah, I think they're out, aren't they?
But I put in a search of my zip code, and there ain't nobody in Florida. So
maybe you got to import a couple.
I don't know if you got to, buy them directly from them. I'm not sure, but it looks like they are, and they're folding.
We always see them. We talk to them. I'm not really sure what's going on. Mr. FNH says, did anyone see the 279 complete PSA AR-15? It was a complete lower for $100 and a matching completed upper for $179. I wanted it so bad for no good reason.
It's
LMAO.
Their prices are just so stupid.
That's their plan. That's their plan,
I
man.
love it.
Yeah, they are going to keep the AR prices low. Anyone, it's going to be tough out there. It's going to be tough, man. Those guys are messing around.
If you're in the AR building market business, you got to make something really different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to make either a wild receiver or you got to make something. I mean, I guess they're still in the high-end ARs out there, but I don't know how you can justify it.
Yeah,
I really can.
Jimway Jam says, "Love my decal. Looks good on my AK, babyface."
Mm-hmm. He sent me a picture of it. It looks awesome.
Okay, cool.
It fits perfectly on the stock of an AK. It looks really cool.
All right, nice.
Cool.
All right, yeah. So you got 100 of those bad boys now, right? You got 100 of them.
Yep. So
Okay.
I'd like to sell some and get some decal machine. That's the goal. That's what the money was going to go towards, was getting a decal machine and then making decals of whatever we feel like. Like Walter wants to do with the laser engraver, we just decide to make whatever we want with it. So
Right. Mark whatever you want. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Simpson
actually-
Road Larry says he doesn't Facebook, so try DM him on IG or something.
Yeah, Instagram.
Maybe you don't
however
IG.
you can find to get in contact with me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't just give out my phone number, but
No.
find me somehow. I'm out there.
Yeah. Okay. What were you going to say, Walter?
The Archangel's asking would I sell AR lowers by order. Right now I'm just too busy making stocks and stuff to even mess with the AR lowers.
Okay.
I mean, it's just it's a lot easier to sell a stock with no paperwork and no dealers and no serial numbers and no. So unless something changes and it used to be you could sell an AR lower for $100 or $75 to $100, but now unless it's something special.
Yeah, we're looking at about what's the cheapest people are seeing lowers out there for?
I've seen them for $29.
Forged, 29. Okay.
20. Yeah, forged. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then plastic ones too for 25. So, but yeah, I mean, there's just no reason to get into that. For even if I sold for 75, which when I had them I sold for like 75 because people wanted one of mine, but it's the time it takes to make 100 lowers. I can be making 100 stocks.
Yeah.
So.
By the way, Babyface Bruce Ludman says eBay.
Thought about
stickers.
It. Might be the best thing to do.
Maybe.
Etsy.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Etsy.
they all take a pretty big percentage. That was the reason why. I got to figure out.
Yeah.
I'll get it figured out, though.
Yeah, we'll sort it out.
Kioski, we got a PSA 9mm AK in the shop right now. It's a transfer for somebody. I don't own one, but it looks nothing wrong with it. You look at it and go, it's like, Robski's shooting the crap out of his, and it's running just fine. So
you know what's funny, Walter? Now you're loving the Robski business. See that?
We're back.
Remember when Robski
he's changed his ways a little bit too.
Oh really? Okay.
I don't think he's done this purposely beating the guns up thing anymore. I think a lot of people complained about that. Where you're just doing shit that would never happen in real life. I mean,
So now he's just doing round counts, or
no? He still does the water thing and all that, but I don't think he's dragging it behind a pickup truck now and stuff like that. I don't know. That doesn't happen. Where does that happen?
Yeah.
I don't know, but he still does the dropping and soaking them in the water and throwing them into stuff and doing that. But
okay.
Opt out of gun control is asking what was the final results of 50 caliber uppers. We have to put serial numbers on the 50 caliber uppers, so that's the final result.
And they're still
That's the
available
final
now,
result for right now. Babyface, you should just make up an email or whatever.
Oh, look at that pizza!
To people. Oh,
right. Is it dripping grease?
Not quite. Paisano's doesn't drip quite as bad.
Okay, fold it in half and eat it like you're supposed to eat pizza.
Yeah.
Do like
the way you're supposed to eat it is you're supposed to peel the cheese off and eat that first, and then eat the bread later.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. First you eat the cheese, and then you eat the bready part of that.
You are nuts.
He's gonna choke eating it that fast. Holy cow!
He's going in.
He's deep throating that pizza.
I'm hungry.
Oh boy. I'm not Will Rogers says I just paid $29.99 for a lower local rural king. Prices are cheap right now.
And look, you're buying it retail for $29. So that means Rural King bought that thing probably for $20, maybe $18 in quantity. That's
and the company that
crazy.
made it still had to make money off that.
Yeah.
Had to make profit.
So the only way you do that, you have to make them by the thousands to make
rush
money
to the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
it's awesome. That's awesome. That's actually
yeah,
cool.
I mean,
That's you out, by the way, Hank.
Huh? What?
Lola just called you out. She says nobody eats pizza like that.
That's the proper method of eating the pizza.
I tell you what, that Costco pizza I had was so damn hot. If you'd have done that,
so good.
Oh, it was just dripping.
That's when it's awesome. When the cheese is hot, you peel the cheese off, you eat the cheese. It's just like an Oreo cookie. How are you supposed to eat an Oreo cookie? You peel the two parts apart, okay? Then one side should not have any of the cream on it. You eat that first, okay? And then you lick the cream off of the other one, then you eat it. That's how you eat an Oreo cookie. That's how it goes.
One thing I noticed when I was over in England this time is that a lot of the people, the older people, when they eat a sandwich, they eat it with a fork and a knife.
A sandwich?
Like they're having a sandwich. Like you order a sandwich where you pick up with your hand and eat it.
Savages.
They're cutting it with a fork and a knife.
The whole invention of slicing the bread diagonally so you can pick it up and eat it.
I don't know. I like to watch people when I'm out, to see how they do things, and I noticed that it's like, dude, man, just pick it up and eat it. Come on.
Yeah.
I saw.
He says you eat it whole. I'm guessing he's talking about the Oreo cookie. No, you never just put an Oreo cookie in your mouth. Just put it in. You got to take it and then very gently you twist it.
No.
There's a twist. Twist apart into 2 separate pieces. What
I
is
dunk
wrong
it in
with you
milk
people?
until it's soft, and then eat it whole.
No.
Simpson Road Larry, I got like 40 of those shot glasses waiting to be laser engraved once I get my machine. So, yeah, I'll be doing some. And if I can find a source for some more cases, maybe I'll do some after that.
Yeah, Jade Grew is asking you this question. For the people that already own a SHF 50 upper with no serial number, are they just stuck with it forever, or can they sell them?
I don't. Let's just put it this way: we had no.
It's like any other private sale. Once it's
Right.
Once it's
We
Walter's not a
we had-
lawyer, first of all.
special
Yeah.
word on that after they just told us they need to have serial number.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Here's a tip:
so, yeah.
don't ask the ATF about it.
Yep.
Don't ask them. That's not a good idea. Especially don't say, okay, I'm asking for a friend that has one of these.
Sam
Does your
rides
friend
them.
live at your house? Because we are coming over there.
Sam rides them, asking if we've got monostocks in stock. I am waiting on some parts, and as soon as I get those parts in, I'll have some more in stock. So the main stock tube, I'm having somebody else make for me. So
Okay.
soon.
Yeah.
Let's see here. But yeah,
Man,
we had
you guys,
no,
I can't believe you guys don't know how to eat pizza and you don't know how to eat Oreos.
Jesus.
That is sacrilege.
Let me guess. When you go get tacos, do you just eat it from the side all the way down? Is that how you eat tacos?
I don't understand what
Because you're a weirdo.
I don't understand what you're talking about now.
Taco. You just eat it from the top down. You take a bite right off the top.
No, off the side.
Oh, okay, so you're a regular taco eater. You're just
Yeah.
a weirdo when it comes to pizza and Oreos.
Yeah. Everyone, well, okay, I guess everyone eats things. Okay, it's just like when I see people having like curry, right? Like curry and roti. And there's
Why are we
lots of
talking about
places
this?
where they
We can't
take
talk-
that and they roll it up into like a big burrito and eat it. That's not how you're supposed to eat
All right.
curry and roti.
Since Hank segued here,
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna bring it up, and this is gonna happen. I am proposing that Lola comes over and we do a cooking episode where she teaches me to cook her amazingly famous curry. It's gotta happen.
That is
Everybody
a
in the chat,
family recipe.
Tell Lola it's gotta happen. She needs to come, and we're gonna do a cooking episode with Babyface P.
Okay.
Tell her.
If
Everybody
that's the
says she's
only
in the
thing,
chat.
that's the only. I'm fine with that because that's the only thing that's going to get him to stop about this. He's now been spoiled to all other curries for some crazy
Seriously,
reason.
I've been searching for good curry for like a month now, and I keep having it's just not as good. It's just I can't compare it.
Yeah. Okay. Uncle Mike says, "Well done, steak, Hank. Well done, steak. Shut your pie hole on how to
Yeah.
eat."
Yep. Vanessa Kitty says, "You don't hold your taco and pour the ingredients into your mouth."
Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. Maybe I'm just an alien. Maybe that's why they call me strange, right? There you go.
That's right. That's where the name came from.
Let's get back to some gun stuff before someone complains that, oh my God, you guys aren't talking about gun stuff. Yeah, gun guys, by the way, don't always just talk about gun things. We talk about everything.
Oh God, no! You know what I've been watching a lot of lately? Okay, who in the chat has heard of the Gambler 500?
Yeah, I've heard of it because of you. We have to do this one day.
They have a Gambler like 100 from mini bikes, where they have like they had like a 4-mile course, and you got 20 laps to get 100 miles, and it looked pretty fun. So they're gonna do one of those in Florida coming up here. So I might
okay, cool.
have to do that. But yeah, that's kind of some of the stuff that interests me besides these silly things called guns.
Yeah, shout out to John Crump, by the way. He's out there. Shout out to him. Even though I'm going to be on vacation, I'm supposed to be doing the John Crump podcast sometime. I guess it's Saturday or something like that. But shout out to him. And we need to get him to come back on so he can explain to Walter about the about Skype.
What are you explaining to me about?
I don't know.
Oh, why it don't work?
Yeah, you said you liked when John was on talking about.
Oh yeah, it was
technology
interesting.
stuff.
Yes, it was interesting.
Yeah,
I like the.
we'll call it 101 technology for old people.
Oh fuck you. Okay. Let's go 1-on-1 on gun.
I get your 1-on-1 right here.
I guess go 1-on-1 on gun stuff. Let's see who wins that battle. Let's see. I take on anyone. You hear me?
Yeah, Uncle Mike says Demo Matt competed in Gambler 500. We should do that, man. I know someone who has a old Challenger body that we can
I ain't taking no
God.
Challenger body.
we can get.
No. I can get on Facebook Messenger, and you can buy $500 cars and trucks all day long.
Okay, so what would you do? Go ahead, babyface.
Well, I just got
how does this work? How does the Gambler 500 work again?
Okay, it's supposed to be. It's 500 miles in a $500 car.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, of course, lots of people spend more than $500 on the vehicle. I would do it in the Pinzgauer, to be quite honest with you, just for fun, because they like odd vehicles too.
You want to do it in the Pinzgauer? Can we Rhino line it?
Is it a $500 Pinzgauer?
Yeah.
It don't have to be $500.
It's not.
That's the spirit of the race, though. Is $500 car.
Yeah.
Okay, get on Facebook Messenger or Facebook Marketplace and find yourself your favorite $500 car.
You know what? Let's see if we can find a $500 car, like electric car. If we can find a $500
way! Stop with this silly shit.
I'm down. If we run out of juice, we just pull over wherever we are and take out our extension cord, plug it into someone's house.
5 miles later, yes.
Yeah. If you get a long enough extension cord, you can still keep driving while it's plugged in.
They're supposed to be having the last Gambler in Florida was in the same weekend as Knob Creek.
Yeah.
And that was the first one they did in Florida. They're supposed to have another one coming up in the fall, I believe. And it's not going to be on the same weekend as Knob Creek.
Here we go. A 97 Honda Accord. $500.
Yeah. Jeremy Guntar.
So here's what you do. You
Jeremy
get that bad boy. You hack out the fender wells and you put some bigger tires on that it's supposed to have on it. you do all kinds of weird mods. You cut the roof off maybe. You do this. You do that. If you look at the videos from the Gambler races, they have them like in Oregon. It's not a race really. It's just an event.
Yeah.
You don't. But yeah, there's all kinds of wild ass contraptions people put together. So.
Right. Jeremy Guntar says he has a Crown Vic for sale. And then John Crump says safety stuff doesn't count. So like your safety stuff, I guess, doesn't count toward.
It has to be street legal. Mm-hmm. Because you're going to be occasionally crossing roads, or like when they were doing it in Ocala, it has to be a street legal vehicle in Ocala National Forest. So, but that's a pretty open statement, street legal. It just needs to be tagged.
Okay.
But yeah.
Florida Gun says 1973 Ford Pinto daily driver, current bid $400. Ford Pinto. That'd be so awesome.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Get that stuff.
Is it green? What color
is it? Cut out the
it?
fender wells, put some big ass mud tires on it. Yeah.
Yeah. We can get the frame off of a Humvee and cut that out.
Man, you do nothing easy.
Okay. All right. Fine. So listen, you know what? I was actually talking to Lola's brother, your younger brother. He's in Maryland. He's gonna get his CCW, I think, in 2 weekends or so. And He was talking about that. And here, this came up in the news on Fox. Maryland Gun Rights Group is challenging state's concealed carry law. So this is the thing about Maryland, which I was trying to tell him. I said, listen, make sure you look into Maryland and the laws and all that kind of stuff, because it's a little crazy there before you get into. Definitely take the class. You're going to learn about that stuff in the class. A gun rights group is challenging Maryland's concealed carry laws, urging that a clause requiring gun owners to provide good and substantial reason, quote unquote, to receive the concealed carry permit is unconstitutional. Maryland it is, absolutely, hell's yeah. Maryland is one of the 10 states considered a may issue state, meaning authorities have discretion over whether to issue concealed carry permits to individuals. Maryland Shall Issue is the group behind a lawsuit filed against the state's Handgun Permit Review Board in the Maryland Court of Special Appeals. So, this case may establish important new precedent in Maryland by making clear the right of self-defense applies to all people protected by the Second Amendment, not merely the tiny select few favored by the state police.
Baltimore, that's in Maryland, right?
Yeah. Okay. You want to have that conversation?
What other reasons do you need?
Yeah. There's and I was actually talking to him about when we were talking about it. I was like, yeah, man, you know, just move to. You don't need no gun. Just move to Baltimore. Everything will be cool. He was like, no, I don't think so. So yeah, Baltimore's pretty bad. Are you talking about the ongoing conflict between Trump and the representative that's from Baltimore? Like, it's not a terrible place. This is the thing that happens all the time, right? Those guys represent people, don't do anything for them. You know, just go up there and grandstand and keep getting voted in, and
well,
where they come from is terrible.
You know what? You get what you get. You keep voting that old fucker in there, you're gonna get the same old shit.
Yeah.
He's going to D.C. to hang out and live in his condo. You're gonna be sit back in that shithole with the rats and the gun violence, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, not gun violence. Not guns that do violence. That people violence.
Yeah.
And
let the people in Maryland have guns. Just let them have guns.
Let the people have somebody that represents them.
Yeah.
Let the people in Maryland get educated so they don't vote the same people over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
I think they want that, though. I think we have to say that what's happening in a lot of these places is that they want these people. It's just like AOC. Babyface, didn't you send me something about AOC?
Yeah.
What is this crazy thing that you sent me?
Babylon B. It was a article from the Babylon Bee, but I thought it was funny. You can show it on screen.
Ocasio-Cortez appears on The Price is Right, guesses everything is free. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Trump said something about Baltimore being a crap hole, and then that's racist.
Elijah Cummings is
that's
all
racist.
up in arms.
But it is.
Well,
it is. There is.
How is it racist?
No. I'm not saying it's racist. I said it's a crap hole.
There's
lots of people that would readily admit that to you. I know.
So they have no other excuse. Everything is racist. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's raining too hard. That's racist. There's too many rats. That's racist.
Right.
It's like, well, okay. All right.
Yeah, I would not want to move to Baltimore. If Marley was like, "Hey, I got a job offer in Baltimore," I'd be like, okay.
I mean, I'm sure there's some nice neighborhoods in Baltimore.
Absolutely. There's nice neighborhoods everywhere.
Yeah.
Listen, anywhere could change. The thing is, people have to start
don't-
asking for something different. Go ahead.
Rats don't know nice and bad neighborhoods.
They also don't vote.
Yeah, but they.
Yeah. And at this point, they don't have guns either. So.
They just got diseases.
Yeah, unless we have the apocalypse and they mutate or something like that. Yeah, listen, there's lots of places around America that can use help that are going down the drain. But it's the people that they constantly choose to protect them, and that's just the way that goes.
Well, my Red Bear says, stop noticing.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention. You're not supposed to see the rats and the garbage and the. Yeah.
By the way, did you see the message from Razor JB?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I'll get in contact.
And John
he wants a couple stickers.
Yeah. So John Crump says his son Matthew wants a shout out. So here we go. Shout out to you, Matthew.
Matthew.
Yeah.
Is that loud enough?
Yes. Shout out to Master Matthew Crump of the Crump household. Would it be like, yo, what it is?
What's a pony?
Oh, you're not going to shout out the babies, Babyface P?
Shout out to Matthew. I'm trying to work over here on my Instagram.
So good. What are you doing?
Uncle Mike 5012 says, I thought the rats used ATI minis.
That's...
Are
the 1911s out there?
I sure hope they don't get no Dragonoffs.
Anybody get a 1911?
Get sniped by a rat.
Yeah, you know what? ATI should do a Hudson 9 mini. That would be cool.
A commemorative.
Yeah, that would be cool, actually. I
wonder who owns the Hudson 9 name now. I have to look that up on the trademark thing.
I think that's all has to get settled out in the.
Somebody probably.
Yeah.
It's
got to get settled. We got to settle out that case and see what's going on there.
It's the two white guys from Duck Dynasty. Let's see here now. Anyways.
Okay, let's do some Florida Man stuff. Come on, it's Monday. Let's do some Florida Man stuff.
I had some. Hold on.
Everyone get a Florida Man thing. Walter, you got one?
I'm working on it.
All you folks out there, get your Florida Man stories. Hit us up with it. Let's Let's see what your Florida man thing is. I got one on tap, so I'm going to go with mine first. Okay, Florida man on horseback arrested after burglarizing a home. Who takes a getaway horse to a robbery?
Did you read that story?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
He stole a horse, too.
Yeah. And he tried to lie to the cops. The horse ran away. Then
did you see his nickname?
Hold on. Is
Do they have
the
it
rooster?
In there?
The rooster.
The rooster.
Yeah.
Look at this guy's face here.
So here, let me read it for you guys real quick. Florida man was arrested this week on burglary charges after he rode a horse to break into a house in Newport Richey. Walter, that's around your hood.
This is right down. That's where Sean, my friend Sean Darren lives.
He's in Newport Richey. Oh, okay. Shout out to the Sean Darren.
But that's not. It's little parts of it are rural, but it's not like it's like country where you live or something.
No. Security footage captured Lonnie Maddox, 52, nicknamed the Rooster. Listen, at 52 years, you got to stop this.
I can't handle the rooster.
He should have rode a rooster there to do this. Walking around outside the victim's property on Thursday morning, according to the Pasco County Sheriff's Office, Maddox was accompanied by Angel, a brown horse. As Angel wandered away, Maddox can be seen opening the property's screen porch. Before then attempting to unlock the front door, Maddox eventually decided the approach was futile and opted to enter through a back window, according to deputies. After Maddox broke the back window, causing roughly $100 in damage. According to the Tampa Bay Times, the owner of the house, Steve Ferguson, noticed the commotion at the security cameras and called authorities to report the incident. Who takes a getaway horse to a robbery, quote unquote, Ferguson told the Times. Maddox approached the police officers when they arrived to ask if they had seen his horse. He continued to express concern over the horse whereabouts while being questioned by authorities. So he was pretending that he lost his horse. That's why he was over there. But they caught him on camera. People don't realize everyone has those cameras right now. And then if you look at his face, if you see this guy, he's coming to rob your house.
The rooster.
Rooster Cogburn, that's what he is. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Florida. That's my Florida man story for today.
I got a good one.
Okay.
This is in Jacksonville, out of Jacksonville Beach. Surfer bitten by shark goes to bar instead of hospital.
Okay, he wasn't bitten that deep.
Professional surfer in Florida was injured Saturday when a Florida bit his elbow, leaving him bloody with deep tooth marks.
That guy made national news. He made national news.
According to WJXT, surfer Frank something another was surfing Jacksonville Beach at around 3:30 when a shark latched onto his arm, knocking him off his board. He immediately went to the bar because he was like, "Hey, I got bit by a shark." People were like, "I'll buy you drinks."
Yeah. Is this a blonde? Is this a young blonde curly haired guy?
Dude, a big old curly hair.
He also bought a lottery ticket. But he didn't go get any stitches, I guess.
Oh, it's funny. That's too funny.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that made national news. That was on all the news. Okay, what you got, Walter? You got any Florida mans? Come on now.
I'm working on it, man.
Come on.
Florida cars.
Here's a Florida man nearly killed in a freak lawn furniture accident. I don't know if we even want to hear this. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'll throw this up there for people. Let's see what this says here. Okay. A Florida man was injured while moving pool furniture around on his patio. It only took a second, but nearly lost his life. He nearly lost his life. Charles Lee was moving a lounger when a gust of wind knocked him off his feet into his pool. Oh, the leg of the chair pierced his throat. Oh, wow.
Oh. Ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that's not funny.
That's serious shit.
No, that's not funny. We're not gonna
That's not funny. That's not funny. You gotta proof these before you just talk about them. Come on.
Yeah, no, that's not fun. That's not a fun one.
Manatee shocks Florida man when it comes ashore to munch on grass. This manatee just rolled up on some dude and scared the shit out of him.
Yeah, it's a sea cow, right?
Yeah. Florida man was surprised when earlier this month the manatee almost entirely came ashore as it fed on the lawn near a river's edge. Scared the hell out of the guy. Big old, because if you don't know what a manatee looks like, they're pretty ridiculous looking.
Pretty huge, yeah.
Wow,
they're pretty huge.
I'm not finding where I normally found my Florida man.
You're sleeping on your Florida man news, Walter.
Florida woman
Jeez.
escapes from courthouse after sentencing, captured minutes later. Who was it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Walther Arms says that, hey guys, gotta go. Love the show. Wanted to say my aunt Russie Taylor, who played the voice of Minnie Mouse for 35 years, passed away Saturday night. She was an amazing lady that will be missed. I did hear about that. She was also married to the guy who played Mickey Mouse, I think, at one time, but that guy passed away some time ago. So I don't know, if my condolences to you on that for your aunt, but I did hear about that. Babyface doesn't even know what Mickey or Minnie Mouse is. They never had that in his times.
Okay, I'm having a hard time with the Florida man. I'm trying to find some recent Florida man.
Didn't you work at Disney?
I worked at SeaWorld.
Oh, SeaWorld. Okay. Let's see. Opt Out of Gun Control says, first time I ever saw a manatee in person, I was a kayak, and it cleared its nostrils about a foot from me. Wow. Yeah, those bad boys are no joke. Here's some other news while Walter's trying to figure out his Florida man thing. So New York, Cuomo approves extending background checks for gun purchases. And New York is extending the waiting period to buy guns from 3 days to 30 days to allow more time for background checks under a law approved Monday by Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Wait, they want a 30-day background check period for people?
Yeah,
like a waiting
insane.
period?
Yeah, that's insane.
What the fuck?
New York.
Fuck, that's insane.
Yeah. Man. New York's not getting any better. Then I saw this thing that a Texas restaurant, let's see, I'll throw this one up here. Texas restaurant asked police officer to leave because he was carrying a gun. They kind of made a boo-boo on this one. Restaurant chain Fogo de Chao has apologized after a manager at one of its branches mistakenly believed that its no guns policy applied to police officers. A sergeant turned up in a restaurant in San Antonio, Texas, with his family for a birthday dinner. He was wearing his soft uniform, a badge, and carrying his duty weapon, according to the description of the incident. This is Texas, man. What are these people talking about? I mean, seriously. You shouldn't be kicking anyone out of the restaurant at all. Okay, you found the Florida man thing? Let's hear it.
Let me see. If the kids are listening, put them away.
Uh-oh.
Is this the horse-related one?
You
The
have
mini
the-
pony?
Florida man strips naked.
Oh, my God. No, I don't want to hear
Masturbates
about a mini pony.
Masturbates in front of security guard shack.
What? What? Why?
This was in Pembroke Pines.
Was he trying to, like, threaten him or something? I mean, because if a dude stared me in the eyes and did that, I would be kind of threatened. I'd be like, what the fuck am I
You're
gonna
not going
do
to be
this?
hypnotized? Oh, crap. This guy.
What are you going to do to that? I'm not going to tackle that. I'm not getting near that guy.
I guess once he finished, he casually walked away.
Makes it even better.
Could have been a
It's
dare.
just
That could have been a
walks
dare.
off. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, maybe that was a dare or something.
Oh, well, here's another one that I did. It was up. What was the date on this one? How old is this one here? You might have talked about this one before. Florida man wearing nothing but bra and hat burglarized cars.
A
Newport
bra
Richie.
and hat?
A bra and hat.
Sounds like Babyface.
What does our son do to people? Further south you go, the worse it gets. Culminating in the crazy shit that goes on in the Keys.
Let's see here.
How crazy does the Keys get?
Dude, have you never been to the Keys before?
I have been to the
It's
Keys. I haven't
nuts
seen it
down.
get that.
The people that
okay.
live down there are crazy. Florida man gave police his brother's name to avoid being arrested on outstanding warrants. Gets arrested after it's discovered his brother was also wanted on an outstanding warrant.
Oh, boy.
It's a family thing, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Give somebody else's name. You get pulled over, just go, my name is Baby Face P.
Don't give him my name.
But
I know
that
what's gonna
face
happen.
is just short for Facius. I'm really Baby Facius P. That's it. They'll believe you. Someone can name their child Facius. I've seen lots worse things. I've seen
The
lots
guy,
worse things happen.
Richard Maunder, the guy was hit by lightning on Clearwater Beach last weekend.
Didn't it hit a whole group or something?
Yeah, there was a group of them. I don't know if the guy that died was from England or not. He might have been. But yeah, that was on Clearwater Beach.
So anybody coming down to Florida, just realize that front of the storm, it can get you like 10 miles out. It can get you way out.
Where it hangs over and looks all nice and white and pretty.
Yep.
That's
danger zone.
Be respectful of the lightnings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to find if there's any other good.
Do you guys remember we were talking about New Jersey? A federal judge has ruled again in favor of Governor Phil Murphy's ban on 10-round magazines, delivering a crippling blow to a gun rights group that was challenging the law's constitutionality. Remember we were talking last week with Tony Simon of 2A for Everyone about what's going on in Jersey. Yeah, that new governor in Jersey, man, some of these you guys need to really, get out there and start voting against these people. So
don't understand it.
Well,
Don't understand it.
once again, they get what they get. They get what they pick.
Yeah, I don't think enough people aren't paying attention.
A lot of people just don't care, Hank. It's not paying attention; they just don't care.
Yeah,
it doesn't affect them because they don't have no guns and they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my lottery ticket? Where's my beer? Why is Trump still in office? Why it's the same old ignorant mantra. So, why is it so cold? Why ain't the government paying for my heating? Why?
Yeah.
Why didn't I ever get my Obama phone? What's going on? Come on, man.
Yeah. Opt out of gun control, says baby facetious P. Facetious.
So Armin Access has linked this. He wants to talk about this one. Men trapped in cocaine-filled shipping container call police on themselves.
Wow, that's got to be insane.
Police were called to the port of Antwerp on Wednesday by the men who were trapped inside a shipping container for several hours. Temperatures rose to 102 degrees Fahrenheit.
How did they get trapped in there?
As Belgium experienced its hottest day on the record, Wednesday, 2 men found themselves trapped in a shipping container full of cocaine. The men became so hot that they called police. So I don't know, they closed it up and somehow the door swung shut.
Yeah, maybe the handle thing fell down.
Yeah, if they consume that cocaine, you can just beat your way out of there.
Just kick your way out.
You'll die.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, they're lucky they didn't cook to death.
Yeah. They've been roasting over in Europe. It's been really hot. So.
Yeah, so I guess those people in Jersey were supposed to turn over those magazines, but that's not really happening.
Yeah. Just like those people in New Zealand were supposed to turn stuff over too.
Right? Yeah. I wonder how long that has to go before it goes to Supreme Court.
Has to go through all the steps.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that in Jersey there. Yeah, that's true. Does not mean
the Supreme Court doesn't want to hear pro 2A at the moment, or any 2A. They have one coming down the pike, and hopefully they side with us, but we'll see.
Yeah, you're talking about the New York one?
Mm-hmm. Have you, Hank, this is a question. Well, Walter, you might know this too. Clotted cream. We're back to food. Have you guys ever had clotted cream?
No.
It's a British thing. It's a British food.
It's clotted cream. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Have you ever had any?
Oh, it pops up on a Google search. Let's take a look.
Yeah, it's basically baked cream. Mm-hmm. So the curd and the whey kind of separates, and then you take it and spread it on toast. And Richard Monder will tell us about it.
Clotted cream is deliciously creamy and is essential companion to their batch of British stones.
Yeah, I looked at making some the other night. I was thinking about it. I just didn't know since you two have British ties, if you've ever had any.
No.
No.
You're missing out, it sounds like, Walter. Next time you're in the UK, you better go find some.
What's supposed to be so awesome about it?
It's like sweet and creamy, and I got 2 yeses, I think.
Okay.
Okay, here, description. Clotted cream has been described as having a nutty cooked milk flavor.
I got your nutty cooked milk flavor right
here. We go.
Which is rich, sweet flavor with a texture that is grainy, sometimes with oily globules on the crusted surface.
You're not making it sound good at all.
I think I was passing on that one, B.I.
Oily globules.
Richard Monder says it's from Southwest.
Okay. So what's your top 5 machine guns? Here's an article. This is in the National Interest. It says the top 5 machine guns finally ranked. So let's go in here and see.
Okay, go babyface. You've been jaded here recently. So what's your top 5?
If I got to own them,
well, let's go down what these guys are first. You want to go down their top 5?
let me throw mine out there so I don't get. Well, I guess I got to think on it. M16 and MP5 are top 2.
Okay.
Beyond that, Thompson submachine gun because you need a 45. The STG 44 was awesome. That was totally on the list.
Okay.
And then something belt fed. I'd say a SAW or a M60 because you got to have some belt fed in there. That's my list, I'd say.
Okay, let me see what their list is. Looks like FNP90, personal defense weapon, MK18 Mod 0,
M16,
Heckler & Koch MP7.
No, why? What? No.
Heckler & Koch MP5.
Yes, okay.
Vityaz.
Vityaz would be a cool one.
Yeah, there you go. That's theirs. That's theirs. Let me see.
Wow, that's a pretty tame.
You don't like that one,
Walter?
Walt?
What do you think?
Yeah, what's yours?
Okay. MP44, MP43, STG44 is that same lineage of guns. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Once you shoot the MG42, you'll never go back to anything else belt fed. It just
Right.
That's 2. Let's see, FG42, which I've never shot. That's a side-fed magazine.
You want a lot of German guns up in here.
Well, they're getting guns that you just don't normally get to fondle too much.
Yeah. We're talking his top, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
This is the top.
Let's see here.
Dead or alive, the top 5.
I've shot an M60.
How'd you like it?
M60 is Adrian.
Yeah.
It's like Rocky and Rambo put in one thing.
Yeah. Opt out of gun control says M134.
A minigun.
Dylan minigun? Yeah, that should be on the list.
You got to come to Knob Creek and hear that thing run.
Yeah. Is a Gatling gun in there or no? That's just not. Gatling gun not cool enough? I've always liked those.
That's not a machine
I still got
Not
two
really
more
though.
on
It's
my
not.
list
Okay,
here.
it's not. Okay. Florida gun
more.
says AK-47, M16, HK-21, MG42, M2.
What's the HK-21?
That's a belt fed, looks like an HK-91, but it's belt fed.
I have handled one of those. No shit. When I was filming with BWE, he's got a guy that's transferring that picture that I took of that full auto sear for the HK.
Yeah.
He bought one of those as well.
Okay.
Weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen one like that.
Red Bear says FG42. By the way, folks out there, smash the thumbs ups, okay? And then tell us what your favorite machine gun is.
Dylan
Listen,
minigun
you know what? An
or-
M16 is really sweet, man. I mean, come on.
See, my thing with the
M16?
M16 is you can use it for so many different things. Or having like a transferable sear
Okay.
for an M16, you could put like 22 on it. You could put 300 blackout. You could put a whole bunch of shit through it. So
All right, when you're balling, you don't worry about that.
yeah, okay, yes.
Fine. Well, so BWE, he had that full auto 22. Oh my goodness.
I could shoot that all day long.
What
Yeah.
about my East German
I
AK-22?
love it.
Yeah,
all
that's
day
very
long.
nice. Very
That-
nice.
20 round mag or whatever
When it's
is
clean.
not big.
When it's clean. Florida gun says, can we separate subguns light and heavy? Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well. It's like
You gotta
just
do-
like you
you got-
separate the cheese from the pizza, of course.
You gotta have the M2 Browning. Boom, boom.
M2.
Boom, boom, boom,
Okay.
boom, boom.
Okay.
SMAN 7290, S-Man 7290 says M2, Vickers, Bren, MP5, and M16.
Yeah.
Vickers and the Bren, though? I thought the Bren was pretty rough. Isn't the Bren the one with the top-loading disc?
No, that's a DP.
Okay.
Or a Lewis gun.
Yeah.
PKM would be another cool
Yeah.
build.
PK is
Razor
cool.
JB says PKM. Camp
all-
David says Uzi, please.
Uzi's- I'll give him credit. Uzi's a pretty neat. Walter knows. He's
Yeah.
Yeah. Richard Munder says CPMG is great.
CPG.
Brick says MG.
Thompson, BAR, C Mac. Mac. I don't know about Macs. They're just a little too crazy for me.
Junkyard dog stand, man. My junkyard
Yeah.
dog stand.
MK19 from Opt Out of Gun Control, Armament
Mark
and
19,
Axis.
yeah, full auto
Yeah.
grenade launcher.
Flak 38. There you go now. Flak 38, 20 millimeter. Yeah.
Yeah. Armament and Axis says Bar, Uzi, Mac, MP5, M16, G3, Smith & Wesson 76, Sten.
An RPD belt fed's pretty fun too.
Yeah.
The RPG. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I could shoot an RPD. That'd be fun.
FN, LAR. Yeah. So lots of them. Lots of them.
I put a Scorpion in there. If you're gonna be going for those little like the small like the Mac 10, Mac 11, I'd rather have a Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion would be cool. I never shot one full auto, but yeah.
Yeah,
like
how's a Scorpion Mini full auto? That would be cool.
Well, a Scorpion. No. I'm not talking about the modern. I'm talking about the VZ68 or VZ whatever it's called. The original Scorpion.
What is Greg 98K says flak 38 20mm AA?
Yeah.
What is
little anti-air cannon?
Okay.
Dushka would be fun too.
Yeah.
Dushka would be cool.
That's from Hollow. That's from Hollow Tip.
MG42 16, PPSH 41, MP5 10 mil.
The PPS 41 is pretty fun.
Have you shot you have a 41, right?
Yep. And then my short, the little...
Yeah, a little stumpy pistol thingy. Have you
shot PPSH? The PPSH?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Have I shot what?
The 43, PPSH 43.
Yeah, I actually have one, but right now it doesn't run. I never brought it out because it doesn't run very well. I've got to basically rebuild it, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg 98K V61 Scorpion. I would love to own one. Ooh, I'd love to have one.
V61 Scorpion. Hold on, I gotta look this up real quick.
Oh, you've seen one before. I guarantee it.
Okay.
Classic. It's a classic little sub gun.
V61.
32 caliber.
32
was it in
ACP.
any movies? Any movies?
Sure it was. Back in the 80s. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's an assassin's gun, basically.
Oh,
little tiny.
So it was in a lot of 80s movies? Oh, yeah, okay,
yeah.
I do know what this is. Yeah, this is in a bunch of movies. Oh, that's nice. You don't have one of those, though, right, Walt?
No.
Okay.
No,
that's a cool. There's a bunch of Airsoft versions. Okay, that's cool. That's cool right there. Yeah. Walt,
hey,
you gotta make the, it's 9 o'clock, I know. You gotta make the the machine gun / tank / whatever else we want to put over there. Yeah.
What?
Disneyland for dudes. Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah. Love it. I would love it. Get to drive tanks.
There's 30 acres right close to my house that's for sale, and I said that should be like Mantown.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have a hotel, you have diggers like track hose.
The big track hose would be so much fun.
Yeah, and tanks, a motocross track, a bar with a stripper pole.
Why do you need the hotel, man? You just pull up campers.
In the hotel.
Tents.
When you bring the Chi-Coms in, they got to stay somewhere.
Okay.
The hotel bar would be what, Walter? Come on.
Hooters.
You'd be a Hooters.
It'll be Walter's version of Hooters called Wooters. Wooters.
Hooters and shooters.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. What else? Yeah, and indoor shooting range. Yeah, man, you got Mantown, which is like you can dig holes, drive tanks, ride motorcycles, shoot guns. What else?
Yeah,
you need?
You're gonna need a hospital. Really close
a helicopter pad for
man.
For med
and
flight.
A huge legal thing that you sign away all your rights.
Yeah.
So you
whatever happens to you if you leave here without body parts, not our business.
That's on you.
Yeah. All right, cool. Listen, we crossed over 9 o'clock. Let's start to wrap it up here. Babyface, how can the people get in touch with you? I know you got your stickers. You want to give your sticker spiel?
Babyface P on YouTube. No, baby_face P on Instagram. Babyface P on YouTube. I am now on Facebook, and it's doing pretty well. I'm trying to get that moving. Oh, let's see. Did I hit it? I need 1 subscriber. I need somebody out there. You can hate me. You don't need to be a fan. I'm at 899 subs. I need that 1 sub to hit 900. So could use a sub.
Go hit up the Babyface P and sub to him.
Have a pile of decals, black, pink, blue, and a ton of whites. If I need to set up a store, so I'm going to get that working tonight if I can. Otherwise, find me on Facebook or something and message me if you'd like to buy one, because that would be an awesome donation to go towards the Babyface P fund for more channel content. Beyond that,
debauchery.
Yeah. Beyond that, we need some more content. I haven't filmed anything recently. I've been in a weird funk, so I need to get some more stuff in the can. Oh! If anybody's watching my Instagram, I have 2 scuba tanks down in the garage that are going to be turned into flamethrowers. That's going to be a video series coming up. So we're going to turn a scuba tank into a flamethrower using the how to build flamethrower kits that are instructions that are online.
Oh,
That's
really?
a whole spiel.
Don't test it at the house.
Oh yeah, no, we got to go to Aries. So Aries,
Yeah.
we gotta come out and try it.
Yeah. Okay. Florida Gun says, Hank, you should do a machine gun shoot where we can all bring our hardware out. That's interesting. We might be able to do that.
Well, when it's a little
these
bit
days.
cooler out.
Yeah, when it's cooler. By the way, smash those thumbs ups out there. We still have like over 100 people chilling with us right now. If you love us, smash the thumbs ups. If you hate us, smash it down. It's all good. It all goes towards the cause. Walter, how can the folks out there follow you? Oh, you were supposed to do this. I guess we got to do this Wednesday.
I haven't figured out. Yeah, I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do it. I got a whole bag of swag here that came from going to the SHOT Show over years, and a little bit of SEMA swag, and you can see some of the stuff in there. There's stickers and pins and Glock keychains, and for all you Glock fans out there,
small swag bag as well that needs to go. So
plus I'll throw in a genuine
Keltec mug.
Keltec cup.
Mug. Yeah. By the way, Florida Gun says they subbed. They subbed to you. That's awesome.
He's number 900. Congratulations.
There you go. All right.
900.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Awesome. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Gun Streamer, Minds, if you want to go there.
Yes, we are on Minds, MINDS with the light bulb. You know, I'm on there. Walter's on there. I think I'm the real Hank Strange. Walter, your Safety Harbor Firearms.
Correct.
Babyface hasn't gotten one yet. You know,
I have one. I haven't pimped it out, but I do have my name on there.
Okay, Babyface P. All right, so there you go.
Just haven't used it yet.
Yes. So
anyways.
Smash the thumbs ups, people. Well, yeah,
check those out, and pay soon here. We got to figure out how we're going to give away this bag of swag. So
smash those thumbs ups. We need one more to get 100. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the thumbs ups. Yeah. All right. I don't know if that matters or whatever. So it doesn't really matter at the last minute.
Done.
Okay, there you go. Whatever.
I must have forgot to do it when the show started.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you put your own thumbs up. Is that what you put your own?
Yeah,
thumbs
always up
ups?
my thumb. Yeah.
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 Okay. All right. All right. Listen. Do you guys have anything else to add here before we get out of here? Okay. We'll do something on the Franklin Armory XO. We'll do something on that for anyone who's interested in that. We'll get some stuff up. Walter's going to do a black powder thing one of these days. Babyface P is building a friggin' flamethrower.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. What can I say?
We gotta talk about that.
Yeah. So, all right.
We'll talk.
Yeah, so that's it. We're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be here Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll see you guys. We are out of here. Peace out. See ya.